Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I screwed it up. Yeah, I took the I was pressing buttons and I pressed the wrong button combo. Why is that not? This should be. What happened to the? What? Everything's messing up. This is a perfect Monday. What? Okay, I see. That's open. That was working. Why are you not working now? What? Is it? Hang on, is it Monday today? Is it Monday? Is it still Monday? Okay, okay, now it's... Hello. All right. Monday. Am I right? Am I right? I scared you, Celestial Feces. Imagine how I feel. I'm scared, I'm frightened. I'm nervous, but thank you for being here. Papa Bear AZ dropping a benchy, because that's as close as I have gotten to a benchy, is just seeing them online. I still have no want, need, or desire to print a benchy. That said, tonight, hello, Astro Printer. Good to see ya. I have some filaments. You see my desk is full of filament here, right? Now, I have 6 options. How many options do we have in the poll? Hello, Dark Toy Lord. Let's find out. We're going to make a poll, and I'm going to set this up. There's only 5 options, minimum 2. Can I add another one? Oh boy. Okay. Which color? We're going to say we've got, I'm going to have to eliminate one color, because I can only do 5 options here. Which color should I eliminate? Because I want to print in all of them, but I only have 5. Like, I only have 5. How could I eliminate one? How could I do this? How could I eliminate one? Oh, man. I'm lost. What do I do? How do I eliminate one? I have to do 2 polls? No, Westry. Sarah says, send me the orange or purple. You can send one to you. Everyone wants one, of course. Hello, Scotsman. I don't want to take out the orange. That's not an orange. It's a gold. How could we eliminate this? Okay, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do 2 polls. Okay? So we're going to do 2 polls. And this is how we're going to decide, because this is going to be the ones tonight, right? The one tonight. We're printing with one tonight, because we're giving away filament. It's Monday. Check your calendar. It's Monday, which means it's a PolyMaker Monday around here. Okay? Don't worry. Fucho is testing the Hello 3PO bot. Spell it It is a tournament bracket. The brown one, this one, the gold, it's gold. All right, we're going to do a poll. Let's get this going here. Poll. We're going to have 2 polls. All right. Which color to elimination? Wait. Color elimination round. Gold. These are all silk. Say silk gold, silk purple, silk lime. Okay, so you can tilt the scale if you want, if you are so inclined. We'll give you 3 minutes. This is the color elimination round.
Whoa! Just resubscribed for 6 months.
Thank you so much, Wadzi. And we've got a raid. What's this? I've been
is now
raided?
hosting my stream with 7 viewers.
Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here. Welcome, raiders! Gamers! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders! Hey, we've got a poll going on. We've got to eliminate one of these colors, okay? And then we're moving on to eliminate one of these colors. So then we're just going to choose the top 4, and then you choose the color we're going to print. So we've got a series of polls that are happening here. Congratulations, Mr. Bobby Warren, who is now the owner of a smartphone. Did you not have a smartphone before? Is that what was happening? I don't know. We usually don't announce smartphones around here, but hey, you know, if you were on a rotary dial line, congratulations, you've made one hell of an upgrade. I'll just say that. American Chris Hansen, that is good news. Very, very good news. You got the red PETG? Oh, from an Astroprinter, says built over bots. Very glad to hear that. And hello, Dr. Professor SC. Dr. Professor. Wasn't that the name? No, it wasn't the name. I don't know what I'm thinking. Dr. Professor, who has automatically elevated the conversation around here. We probably have people with doctorates in here and professors in here. It is entirely possible. You have about 3 minutes left. Looks like Silk Lime is going to be eliminated tonight. Silk Lime. Then Silk Gold. Y'all might be liking the Silk Purple. But we're going to be eliminating one from this stack, and then we're going to be eliminating one from this stack, and then we're going to do the ultimate vote for what I'm going to be printing with tonight on the night of the giveaways, because it's Monday. Monday! And of course, Monday, filament giveaways. Printed solid giveaways are on Friday, but PolyMaker Mondays are all about PolyMaker giveaways. On Wednesdays in April, including this Wednesday, we're giving away Focus Filament. I'm going to be printing with Rainbow Filament. I'm kind of excited about that, but I'm really excited about this. You have no idea. Which one are we doing? All right, C. Travis, what was the color that you wanted to change the lights to? Because I missed that. Red. So you got to tell me the color, because otherwise it doesn't work. And there's a new redemption. I made a new redemption. It's called Lights Out. Now, I know there are streamers, very good streamers, who have the whole automatic lights thing, but me, I'm going to burn a calorie. If you do Lights Out, I got to get my butt out of the chair, walk over, turn off the lights. That's how it's going to go. All right, here we go. First poll results. Looks like Silk Lime is getting dropped. Sorry, Silk Lime. Though I would love to print with Silk Lime. All right, here we go. Color elimination round 2 with the poll. Everyone can participate. You're still on an S10. Wow, you probably want to upgrade, I'd imagine. No? I don't know. To me, I mean, with smartphones, because they're pretty much like the computer I use all the time, I have to I have to have the latest gen because of speed. You know, I'm always going for as much speed as I can. And I always look for the best software. So that's one of the reasons why I'm using Samsung devices and not iOS. All right, here we go. Though I do use a Mac and Windows and Android. I use it all. Eliminating Chrome. Are we eliminating Chrome? Are we eliminating blue? Or are we eliminating magenta? These are all silks, so they're going to turn out shiny. Silk Chrome, Silk Blue, or Silk Magenta. This is, again, a 3-minute poll, color elimination round. Good luck. Good luck. We've already eliminated one from this stack, and then the next poll we do, we're going to put these on top, and then you're going to have to vote for which one I am printing with. Which am I printing with, okay? Do you feel me? Been watching Vintage Perillo vlogs. Oh, yeah, Man Cave Hobbies. I stumbled upon one the other day where Jedi was a kid, and we tried vegan cheese together. It's kind of funny. Dr. Professor, my Note 10 Plus reboot a lot. Oh, that's, you know, that would not surprise me if it's an older phone. They get older, you know, they kind of, ooh, got to stretch. Thank you. Oh, I do not believe in rooting anything. You will never catch me saying, you know, I'm going to root this. No. Roots belong in the ground with plants and trees. That's my feeling. So how's that poll looking here? Oh, you guys want to eliminate magenta. Not fans of the magenta. Here's the thing. You could ask me what I prefer tonight, and I'm like, I genuinely do not know. Like, I will be printing in all of them. I love how the silk filaments come out from from PolyMaker. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. The magenta is nice, admittedly. You think your phone is 3 to 4 years old? Wow, I couldn't do it. This is one of the reasons I do not like talking about smartphones. So I know there was someone on Twitter, who was it, that was saying that they were going to print, they wanted to do a full-size battle droid. And like, this is a silk, right? This is the silk bronze. PolyMaker silk bronze. And it is beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, how are we doing on the poll? We got about a minute left. Looks like silk magenta is going to be ooh, really, y'all? Y'all have it in for the chrome? I was kind of excited to try the chrome. The silk bronze is beautiful. Like, it is just, I cannot, the camera itself, it doesn't translate the beauty very well. Full battle droid in silk would not be cheap. No, probably not built over bot, but you know, that's the fun. That is the fun of it. Got less than a minute in this poll on a Monday, and it was a Monday. And honestly, this Tuesday, tomorrow is gonna feel just like a Monday. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. I heard back from someone I needed to hear back from. Yes. Silk chrome's nice. Need something printed in it before. You know, I tell you, I could find things to print with it. Here we go. Silk magenta is getting eliminated. Okay, so chrome is still in the running. All right. PolyMaker is going to love this. Here we go. The third poll, starting it now. This is going to be the color I am printing in. Color for tonight. Silk chrome. Silk blue. Silk blue. Silk purple. Silk gold. All right, there you go. 3 minutes. This is the color I am printing with. You choose. Choose which color I'm printing with tonight. Because I'm going to load it up, and I'm going to start printing. I got a file ready to go. I've sliced a file. Have not sliced through the skin. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I know there are a lot of people to pay attention to here on Twitch. But, you know, I firmly believe one of the reasons I drive these things based on conversation, based on chat, and nothing else, is because I like interacting with you. I like it. It's like, seriously, it's like just commiserating. And I've been saying that for decades now. It's true. Tuesday already feels like a Tuesday. Zark, really? For you? Definitely not me. It does not feel like it was definitely Monday. Ooh, looks like chrome. Really? That kind of surprises me. Chrome was suffering in the elimination round, I felt. But I'll do, oh man. I'd be very happy with chrome. I'd be happy with any of them. Any of them, honestly, because of the finish, right? The finish. It's not so much the color that with these silk filaments that impresses me as much. It's the finish, the shine, the sheen, like that luster, like it looks metallic. So no matter what color we go with, it's just gonna be beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. So I'm very, very, very excited. As Chris checks his decade clock, yeah. I'm old. Oh, the Zolan wants to change the light color already. What do we got? What do you want, Zolan? Gimme the color. Looks like chrome. Silk chrome is winning. Almost by, I'm not gonna say a landslide, but the closest, a distant second to silk purple. Distant second to silk purple, which is fine. Oh, you want purple, all right. Well, we now know where Zolan's loyalties lie. In purple. Silk purple. Got about a minute left to go, it seems. Although I don't get, I just get a little, it's not a number, I get a little digit thing. See, that's the, it's been a quiet night thus far, but that's the color. The last time I printed purple would have been the, well, actually, no, I take that back. The bits, right? Or the Gerpel bits. So I may have to print another one in the shiny bits, but this is like the closest, the recent one that I did in the Gerpel. Though it's not officially called Gerpel, admittedly. Chrome! 2-1. Silk Chrome, 20 votes. 25, 10, and 2. So it looks like we have the winner, dude. Like, there's no chance it's coming from behind at this point. Silk Chrome is your choice. Your choice. You chose the color. Thank you. Come on. See, that's true interactivity. You feel me? Like, I had a stack of this stuff. I'm like, I could have chosen one for you. I felt it was far more fun to have you choose one for me. So thank you for participating. Not in the hype train. There is no hype train. Thank you for participating in the PolyMaker filament selection for tonight. Okay. It looks gray, but I'm guessing it will print chromish. I know, Mystery Goat, it wasn't your choice. I mean, inevitably, I got to go with what most of the crowd goes with. Oh, there we go, Joshua. Thank you for starting the ball rolling.
Joshua_XP_cheerdex100. Today in Star Wars History Part 1. In 1976, the anchorhead scenes for Star Wars that showed Luke Skywalker and Buddy Biggs on Tatooine were shot. The scenes were eventually cut from the final film.
But they made their way back in, didn't they? Yes, they did. And one thing I forgot to do is unload my previous filament. So I gotta wait for this, the printer to warm up. Gotta remove the filament, then I'm loading the chrome. Mama, don't take my PolyMaker chrome away. Mama, don't take... Any other Paul Simon fans? Look at that. Look at that alignment. Is that not perfect? Oh, wow. I'm so excited. Thank you, Man Cave Hobbies, for dropping those bits. Now, see, if everybody starts dropping right now, you'll start bouncing around the screen. So if I do a Perillo, like if I do a bang drop, Perillo drink. Like when you cheer the little bits, they just it just bounces all over the screen. It's the fun interactive port. That's the one of the interactive portions. Oh man, I was knocked off course. Really? Now I'm really knocked off course. Ooh, more bits.
Joshua_XP_cheerdex100. Today in Star Wars History Part 2.
All right.
In 2000, The Phantom Menace was released on VHS in North America.
I still have a VHS copy of The Phantom Menace signed by Ray Park. Yes.
Jofo7337 just resubscribed for 3 months.
Hey!
At Chris Perillo versus at Linus Tech at Barnacules, who would win in a fight? Winner has to fight JZ2 Cents and Steve from Gamers Nexus.
I would probably lose. I would not win in a fight or a battle with technology. I would win in a fight, I think, in relation to Star Wars collections. I'm pretty sure that would happen. But anything else, I don't know. I'm not really skilled in that department. All right, this is out. And let's get the PolyMaker Chrome loaded. Thank you so much for those bits. Thank you so much for those cheers. Good way to start a Monday for me. Of course, every night I look forward to. Like I said, it's conversation. I mean, y'all probably have a job, right? And you talk with other adults throughout the day. But, to have a chance to commiserate, right? To just go with the flow, not stress out. It's kind of what this stream is all about. Man Cave Hobbies on fire. Hey, Man Cave. Heath, how you doing? You still in hospital? Are you still in the hospital right now? If so, do I have to say hello to Nurse Shirley? All right, here we go. Loading the Chrome. I got filament on the floor. Filament. Here we go. It's pooping. There we go. Do you see the poop? Can you see the... Here, let me switch views here so you can see it pooping. You see it pooping? I'm sorry, extruding. No. This is what's called... 3D printer people, enthusiasts don't like calling it pooping, but seriously, that is the term. It is pooping right now. It is. For real. You're in for another 3 weeks, Man Cave. Heath, your faith is unshakable. The fact that you are in a hospital bed right now and tuning in, I hope we can help this time pass more rapidly for you. Astro Printer can print a Prusa Mini on his printer. You probably could. I got a small one. Size doesn't matter. It's what you do with it. Or so I was told. Did I see the new Coke Zero Bite? It tastes like pixels. No. I haven't even found the Coke, the Star Coke thing. If I find the Star Coke at a store, I will buy it. They've had it in inventory, but then it cleared out. I like trying fun things like that, like unique flavors and colors and, all that. I would do the same thing with Oreo cookies. I probably should when they have, like, new Oreo cookie flavors, despite me going, this is like $4. I like trying new snacks. That's why I like doing the cereals on Saturdays. But just Saturdays, because otherwise, you can't have cereal every day. It wouldn't be fun. How is it fun if you had it every day? I say that 3D printing every day. In Star Wars every day, I say that. The Pixel one comes out in a month or so. I'll have to keep my eye out then. Size matters not. All right. We've got it done. Ready. Just a second. I think that's everything. Print. We're going to print us some Imperial credits in Chrome. Some Chrome Imperial credits. Coming right up. Thank you, the Midnight Smith. Appreciate your support. Hello there, Mighty Beans. Cereal every day is a part of a well-balanced breakfast. Well, it's a part of. It's not like the foundation of. You don't want to eat filament, though. Ooh, wouldn't it be interesting if someone invented a filament cereal? Like a 3D printed cereal? Not 3D printed bits, but like they look like little filament extrusions, I don't know, supports and brims or something. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. That would be kind of fun. No one would buy it, I'm sure. We can 3D print food. It is true, Dr. Professor. It is true. It's very true, actually. I follow someone who has a company that 3D prints chocolate, as a matter of fact.
Subsector 3D chaired X100.
Subsector 3D, thank you so much. Hope the stream went well. We gave you a raid last night, correct? We raided Subsector 3D last night. Oh, we did make a hype train. All right. Well, thank you for kicking off that hype train. It was a little slow going here, but we have arrived.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
We shall see if we get it out of the station. We are 708 of 720 total sub points. Just about to get started here with the print. PolyMaker Silk Chrome is what we're using, chosen by you, the community. And we're giving away filament. Now, I'm not saying we're giving away this filament tonight, but we are giving away PolyMaker filament. Just FYI. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to see it. Now, this is the fun part, right? This is where the fun begins. That's my best Anakin Skywalker. This is where the fun begins. Because that's what he sounds like, right? This is where the fun begins. Hello, Ghostosaurus. Good to have you participating here. Happy to have you. Saw on the news today they're 3D printing sperm so men can be fathers. Okie dokie. Well, in many ways, I mean, biologically speaking, it's kind of like the whole process, I mean, we've talked about this before, right? It is the process. Humans 3D print. We do. Animals 3D print, just not plastic, right? We can't print the plastic. The plastic cannot be extruded. You're in your own room? Oh, man, you are so lucky to be in your own room.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
That, by the way, is Liz's way of saying, change the subject, please. We are in a hype train. A very slow-moving hype train. But that's okay. I think we can do it. We could possibly make it. JBrinker0275, thank you for the cheer. Not sure if we're going to make it out of the station. Not quite sure. Ghostosaurus, you're happy to have found this channel. Well, we're happy to have found you. It goes both ways, right? Support goes both ways, not just one way. Because, see, to me, it would not be interesting if I was just talking to myself. I like talking to people. I wait for the interaction. I go that way, right? Is it fair to assume I know something about 3D printing? I know how to do it, but I definitely don't know everything about 3D printing. I don't know a lot. I'm still learning. There are a lot of people here in the community who know a heck of a lot more than I do, though. A heck of a lot more. Thank you, Man Cave Hobbies. Got about 2 minutes left. 61% on this hype train. The Imperial Walker is currently off. Oh, let's float that thing back to. Come on, get back to the. Come on, get back. There we go. Get back. There we go. Thank you very much. He has moved. Wish to print a fan, like a case fan, or props for a drone. Dr. Professor, actually, the person who rated us, the Free Heathen. If the Free Heathen is still here, he was just printing a propeller today on his live stream, the one who rated us. He may have answers for you, Dr. Professor. He was just doing it. Me, I print the Trinkety stream. Hello, Upstate Dave. I saw you tweeting. Was it Zach today? Upstate Dave? Zach Rutledge? Am I correct? Upstate Dave. I swear I saw some kind of a tweet that. Okay, so I was right. Awesome. Got it. 1 minute left to go. We're not even close to leaving the station tonight. Actually, here, I can try this for the last minute. There we go. Oh, that blinded me right into my eyes. Oof. Who is this? The Free Heathen. So the Free Heathen. That's who you want, Dr. Professor. That is who you are looking for. Oh, yeah. So this, you know, as it's printing, probably not going to be that impressive. But when it's done, and it'll be done here, I think, within the course of the stream. He sent a package that was addressed hilariously. Oh, okay, that does happen. No, I don't think we do have the hype. The hype is happening, or it was briefly, but I don't think there's going to be any walking on Lego bricks.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Yeah, we got 14 seconds left. It's pretty much, we did not even come close to making it out of the station. Not even close. Not even close. But that's okay. Yeah, it happens. Oops. What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. I don't know if it looks good printing out. We'll see. It looks like, I mean, at this angle, it looks like gray, quite honestly. It doesn't. Who printed it? Who printed what? I am printing some PolyMaker silk chrome colored Imperial credits. Right, so it's going to be, there's the color, right? You like it printing out? Well, that's fine. Krillin, hey, knock yourself out, dude. I'm not here to pee in your Cheerios. I'm not saying it doesn't. Had to adult for a few, you know, I feel you, Hollywood. I adult all the time. You know, and honestly, this is probably the only time of the day where I don't have to adult. Where I can just kind of chill and relax. You know, just chillax, right? Is that that's the word the kids say these days? Just chillax. Yeah, we're gonna chillax. I know I can't say Netflix and chill. I think that has different connotations. Oh, yeah, no, I linked you. I linked it off. I linked you right here. Here we go. Right here. You are right there. Look at that thread, Doctor. That's what you want. Look, there, I tagged you on the thread. No. I'm not saying Netflix. I'm saying I can't say Netflix and chill. That's the one thing I can't say. I like chillaxing with everybody and chatting and geeking out. Nerdy Curious had an interesting stream. Britt, thank you so much for your support.
_Britt just resubscribed for 13 months.
I hope to continue to return that favor. Britt has been very helpful in more ways than one, and I appreciate having her in my life. I will say that. I appreciate having her in my life. My life is better with Sith Lord Britt in it. And my life is better with everybody in it. But I've you know, had certain conversations with Britt, and certain things that she's been able to help with, and I appreciate it. I genuinely do.
a Brit. The Sith Lord Brit has requested your presence immediately.
Uh-huh.
Sincerely, Sith Lord Brit the Third.
Stream is moving very slowly tonight, Sith Lord Brit. Very chugga. Haven't started to do the giveaway, though, because on Mondays we're giving away PolyMaker silk filament. Or not silk, just PolyMaker film. I don't know what they're going to send. I think it's just like a mystery box for the giveaways. We haven't done the first giveaway yet, though. The first giveaway has not happened. You're struggling with getting the original firmware back to your printer. Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, my God. See, wait. You're on an Ender? I don't know if I can do it. Britt encouraged you to get the back to the saddle to stream. Yeah, Papa Bear, you've got a great stream. I like tuning in when I can throughout the day to watch y'all. Nerdy Curious had a good stream with are you Rachel? I think you're usually Rachel when I see you represented here. Ended up veering onto the topics of PTO, paid time off, and what I want to do with my paid time off is effectively stack it such that I can have like 3-day weekends, right? I'd rather have like 3-day weekends personally than like one vacation time of like 3 weeks. Now that may change like, over time, but like I would rather say, could I stack up and just y'all lose me on Mondays? I would so rather prefer that. So PTO is paid time off. And so I would rather in my arrangement have like 3-day weekends. And sometimes I feel that Friday is kind of already, I get stuff done on Friday, but Friday just feels like it's okay, the weekend's almost here. But then I get to Sunday, I'm like, oh man, I got to go to Monday. Now, admittedly, I could punt to Tuesday, but I'd rather punt to Tuesday than just have 2 days and then back to the grind. So my preference, and what I think I am going to start doing when I can, because I can't do it right now because I'm in the middle of a very intense project, is specifically say I would like to stack this up such that I've not had a day off in 3 years. It's different. My contract is different. I've not requested anything, but I'd rather take 3-day weekends, honestly. Personally. I would feel better about that. Doctor Professor works for Amazon 3 days a week for insurance. That's fair. I work for insurance too. I feel you. 3-day weekends are much better than 3 days off. Even better to use PTO on a holiday weekend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because then you could have a 4-day weekend. Kevin always does. You feel me? Schedule always allows for 3 days off 1 week, then 4 days off the next, alternating. I don't think I could do that. Oh, but the days are 12 hours long. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I think the last time I ran a 12-hour day was back when I was like 15, 16 years old at an amusement park. Called there was that was called a double. A single shift was 6 hours. A swing shift was what was the swing shift? It was a crossover shift, so it was in between, like 7 hours or something like that. 5, I can't remember. And then a double was a 12-hour shift, but or ish 12 hours, half-hour break, so it was really 11 hours. But you'd make more money at $2.50 an hour. That's the lowest wage I've ever worked for, $2.50 an hour, for real. When I'm out, I'm buying an original Prusa i3. Yes, cannot wait. Man Cave Hobbies. Jofo, I have seen The Expanse, but I don't like it. I do not like it. And I have tried to like it. I've tried to like it so hard. Right now, I started the Righteous Gemstones. That's my new jam. Because a lot of my shows are kind of winding down. All right, green, blue, and red. There you go, green, blue, and red. But that was a freebie. I don't care. The only way I'm watching The Expanse is if Amazon Prime pays me. Your mom once worked she worked a triple shift. That's possible too. All things are possible. All things may not be probable, but they are possible, certainly. Did you all catch that Elon Musk is now a stakeholder. Is he the biggest stakeholder of Twitter now? Like, he acquires a 9.2 passive stake in Twitter, becoming its largest shareholder. It's kind of nerve-wracking because I don't like Elon. I don't like him. I don't want to own Tesla. Don't care about Tesla. But that kind of makes me nervous. But his tweet today, he says, "Do you want an edit button?" And I basically, that's the only time I've ever quote tweeted Elon intentionally. So, yeah, I'm like, yeah. And if he gets us closer to an edit button, I'm right. All right. As long as he doesn't abuse his position. It's a shocker that Elon got stoned and brought a lot of... I don't think... he's been an active user. I'm pretty sure he's been an active user. Fairly confident. So it's de facto the owner. I don't know if he's the owner. I don't know if that's what it's all about. He's about freedom of speech. Well, here's the thing about quote-unquote freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech in relation to the government, not private platforms or public platforms, for that matter. It's protection from the government, not, no consequences for what it is that you say in a public capacity. That's if you want to get down to the whole freedom of speech, that's the argument. Like, constitutionally speaking, you can say what you're going to say. There will be consequences one way or another. So, I have my feelings. I have my perspectives. I'm not sure they necessarily always align with Elon's, but, you put something out there, you expect the consequence. There are consequences to everything. I have a problem. Here's my problem. I have an issue with people who try to escape the consequences of their actions. I have a big problem with that. Huge problem. Yeah, I know, Doctor. I know. But it's a passive. I don't know if that matters. It's a passive holding. Joshua, you hit the max level in SWTOR last night level. I may have to, give you my character, have you build it so that when Jedi plays it again, I don't know what it means. I haven't touched SWTOR really since last streaming it. Nah, it's not so... Here's the thing. There's no such thing as freedom of consequence, period. Now I need to sing in Sesame Street until someone makes a gesture, then I'll stop. And I have a feeling that I'm going to do this for the next hour. I am printing in a PolyMaker Chrome. It is silk, and I'm doing this at home. And maybe you will see I will finish it before the stream ends. Maybe now. Okay, thank you, Papa Bear. Cheese and crackers.
_odds just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you. Dodged a bullet. That was a big bullet. Make this a ringed Duff. You can make it a ringtone. That's a good... that was not one of my favorite songs from Weird Al Yankovic. I was not a fan of that song. It was okay. I had custom ringtones. Maybe... Okay, the first time I ever used a custom ringtone was really with the iPhone. Before then, didn't get it. And honestly, now, I don't care. Yeah, just whatever. Yeah, this is fine. It sounds like... It's something that, gets my attention. Oh, I need to turn this off. Y'all didn't remind me. The hype train died a death eons ago. I forgot to turn... Oh, I need to show people you. I forgot I got some stuff. This is some fun stuff. Haven't done our first giveaway for the evening. Has not happened. Use the Knight Rider theme. Oh, that's a good one. I don't use any familiar. If I ever use anything, I don't use familiar stuff, really. Songs. Got this in the mail. Is Kurt around? If not, I can do a screenshot. Let me zoom out a bit. Ugh. I am your. This is a magnet. Ordered it. Got in here. It came in. Then I got this one's a good one. This is also a magnet. The Darth Vader magnet. Of course, they're Darth Vader magnets. I mean, I have Star Wars magnets, but I was looking when I was looking to fill out the cart. I found the Darth Vader magnets, and then these. What I'm about to show you are is Comic Age clothing here still? I know y'all are like probably popping between 14 different streams. You probably are. Your text alert is Konami chime. Isn't that it? These are coins from forceforthecure.org, and this is a wolf pack coin. These are not licensed. Yeah, I don't think Comic Age Clothing is here, otherwise he'd be pinged back. These are licensed coins that I got. Pre-ordered them, and they finally came in a variety of colors. And this is metal. These are metal. What is Wolfpack? If you're familiar with Star Wars, it was just a part of the Clone Wars era. We also have a Fennec Shand. This Fennec Shand has got a gold finish and pink decor. And on the other side is the Hut insignia. So that's the second coin I got. The third one I got a few. Like I said, I was really excited to get these. A Boba Fett coin. See if I can get it just reflecting just right. Boba Fett. And last but not here, I can show you this one too. This is it almost looks like their ears behind the Yoda, but that's a little sticker. The fourth coin I got. Hey, Bricks O'Brien, good to see you. I was just talking about some coins that I picked up as a part of forceforthecure.org, raising money for various endeavors. You had Baby Yoda. Hey, Goddess of D's, so good to see you. So good to see both of you, Bricks O'Brien and Goddess of D's. Let's see here. So there's a good reflection of this is the Darth Maul coin. So I don't know, I'm a sucker for collectible coins sometimes, especially the Star Wars stuff, even though these are not licensed. These are absolutely not licensed coins. Definitely, like, far from licensed coins, but still fun, in my opinion. Force for the Cure, awesome pin. Totally agree, Goddess of D's. And by the way, hang on. Yes, wait. I have shout out to Goddess of D's. She was not, I don't think, were you added to the auto shout out list, Goddess of D's? I want to make sure you get shouted out because you create here on Twitch as well. So if you've not checked out forceforthecure.org, you might want to. And I've thought about, absolutely, Goddess of D's. Happy to do that with any creator here. I mean, we could all of us use a boost. I think that's good Twitter. It's courtesy when you know that someone is streaming here to give them a shout out. That's courtesy. I've thought about doing, coins as well, like a collector series of coins, right? And if I were to make, I love that sound, right? If I were to make them, I just feel like they're far more collectible than t-shirts or hats, and then you could get a series of them. I think it'd be fun. It's Blake says, nice to see you're still making content. Indeed, every day. Every so often, you may see Jedi pop in here. Every so often, does not happen every day. It's Blake. Yeah, every day, every night. I'm hanging out here. Tonight, we're giving away some filament, PolyMaker filament. We do that every Monday. Every Friday, we give away printed solid filament. And Wednesdays in April, we're going to be giving away filament from Focus. So this week's going to be filled with 3 giveaways. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty nice. So I thought about doing coins. Comic Age Clothing. I was just talking about you. Did someone ping you? I've got some collectible Star Wars coins, not licensed, but I was talking about collectible coins and how I like them a lot. Not trying to rock the boat, but unlicensed Star Wars stuff. I know. But it's all, this was raising money for not, this was not for profit. Anything that's done like this is not for profit. So it goes to a cause. If I were to do coins, there would be like, I wouldn't be able to do it with like Star Wars in one way, shape, or form. Like actual like metal coins. Of course, I have the coin that you can print. Yeah, that's just kind of like a maker coin inspired by Star Wars. But that's it. Disney doesn't care if it's nonprofit. Exactly. But as soon as you start making money with it, they start to get concerned. I feel that. Who are the real creators of the internet? Twitch streamers versus YouTube creators versus short form stuff. Jofo, don't be so limited in your view. I don't think there are by that definition real creators. If you are creating, you are a creator. If you are putting yourself out there in one way, shape, or form, you are a creator. There's no in betweens, right? It's you are putting something out there. I think that's critical. By the way, Sarah, I don't know if Westery1 is still hanging out, but thank you for the Twitter tease. Very much appreciated. Just trying to help. Oh, yeah, no, I hear you. I feel you. Been down that path, Dr. Professor. I haven't ever tried to do anything like it. But like I said, I thought about doing some kind of a real coin that people could get, like a metal coin, and designing it in such a way that was kind of fun. Not exactly, it's not Star Wars, but somehow, design-wise, just kind of geeky in one way, shape, or form, and then making a series of them, collectible coins. I don't know. It's been a thought at this point. It would have to be Star Wars inspired, though. So, all right, this chrome that I'm currently printing, let's go ahead and zoom in a tiny bit. All right, zoomed in a tiny bit. Let's flip the view. But the AT-AT is now in the middle of the... Get out of the way, dude. Come on. Dude, you are in the... There we go. Well, now you're going to be over the chat. Let's go over here. Let's go over the jar. The not Jar Jar. Disney is a thought? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? How does it turn? How does it work? I mean, it's looking chrome-ish. This may end up being my favorite gray. A chrome kind of gray. Because, I mean, if only because of the finish. And that's the thing, that luster that I'm looking forward to most on this. Because the silver is awesome. Now the chrome is going to be a little more dark than the silver, and I love how the silver filament turned out. The silk silver is beautiful. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. So it's basically going to be this, but darker. You see that sheen? You see that luster? It's beautiful. I know, I shouldn't sing. Shout out to Nurse Shirley, who might pop in later. Well, wait a minute. How am I going to... She can't hear me shouting her out. Nurse Shirley, taking care of you. I mean, it's her job, admittedly. I mean, she might be a friend. I don't know. Although I can't imagine spending that much time with somebody else and not developing some kind of rapport? Rapports? A friend who works as a lawyer for Disney says that unlicensed things are normally fine unless they are used for profit or used in a way that would make Disney look bad, drugs, etc. That doesn't surprise me. That's why I think that if I were to do like a collector series of coins, I'd have to figure out the formula, and then it would have nothing to do with Star Wars, because unless the coins that I did were specifically all the profits went to some kind of foundation. And I there's so many good causes, right? that I know not everybody would align with. That's the problem, is like inevitably the causes that I would choose would not necessarily be the causes you would choose. So I'm a little iffy about that. I wouldn't call it fair use. It wouldn't necessarily fall under that. Yeah, fan art I think would be more appropriate. But then again, I've never tried to generate revenue directly like that. Never thought about it. I mean, let me put it this way. I am nervous about playing copyrighted content in the stream to the point where I don't even know if I want to stream the Lego Skywalker saga, because people on YouTube are getting struck with copyright infringement. I'm like, well, the same thing could happen to me on Twitch. And if TT Games doesn't clear it, then like, what makes me think I'm not going to get smacked by Twitch? I don't believe in that scenario I can easily ask for forgiveness. That and they're not responding one way or another, right? And they should. The Man Cave Hobbies Foundation. That's not a bad cause there, Man Cave Hobbies. It's ridiculous a game cannot be streamed. Well, the game I'm sure is fine. The problem is there's so much IP wrapped up in it. And certainly you wouldn't be able to play the music from the Lego Skywalker saga. And the reason why is because they're using John Williams' score, right? And that's easily flagged. So I know I wouldn't be able to turn on music, but people on YouTube were complaining because the visuals were getting flagged as well. So it's just, it's nerve-wracking to want to do something like that. I don't know if I want to spend the money on the game. Why would I spend money on a game that I won't be able to play? Could I play it off the stream? Sure. Would I? Probably not. This is the only time that I really spend with this kind of activity. Ghostosaurus, same problem. Had a hard time streaming Lego Jurassic World because of all the music built into the cutscenes. That is my concern. It is a deep concern of mine. By the way, Ghostosaurus, do you stream here on Twitch? I'm asking for a reason. I want to make sure you get a shout out. I'm a big believer in that. Do you stream on Twitch? I'll ask that question, then I'll pop off to get a beer. Blue cheese is your what? You do, but not often. Doesn't matter. Shout out to Ghostosaurus. Shout outs are free, just like follows. Playing a game without streaming? People do that? Mighty Bean. Some people do. It's just that here's the thing. I'm busy during the day. And in the evening, I'm spending my time talking to you. Right? I'm hanging out with you. So if I'm going to hang out and spend that time, you know, I want to do things, right? I want to like have fun. You know, here's what I'm doing right now. And gaming is at this point, it would be a part of that. It would be a big part of that. Because otherwise, I'd have to cut the stream short, which would shorten my time with you, and then game, you know, into the evening, right? And I just don't know if that's as tenable. So I'm a little I'm tossed up, and I want to get TT Games' I need clarity from them. Like, what can we stream? Can we stream this? Jofo, if you walk away from the keyboard right now, you're missing everything that's exciting. Economics and tech, best room. Yeah, you know what, Dr. Professor? The thing about this stream is you never know what the heck's going to happen. I'm not joking. Now, you missed, unfortunately, you missed a brick walk. We're probably not, I don't know. We might do a brick walk tonight. We're off on our sub goal by a fair amount. Did not get out of the hype train. So there's certain triggers in this channel that would provide even more entertainment. But beyond that, it's just kind of going with the flow, like conversation, like things that are happening. I generally don't cover politics, or if I do, it's a very non-specific, non-dogmatic approach, because I know I'm very understanding. There are people on both sides of the spectrum in extreme parts. I know where I sit, and I'm not going to say it's in the middle necessarily, but I generally try to avoid that, and I try to set up a stage where conversation can veer from these extreme positions. Okay, Hollywood, no. Pineapple does not belong. Oh, you're bringing politics into this, aren't you? Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Period. Pezliz, okay, who did that? Pizza time? That is the worst emote ever on Twitch. Ever. That's worse than the spider emote. The more interesting the channel, the more discussion, the better the channel. Dr. Professor, you and I are going to get along swimmingly. That's exactly what happens here. That's precisely what happens here. Politics and religion are off limits on my streams. I use wine to hey, drink with Rick. Are you drinking right now? You use wine to bring viewers together? Oh, well, Drink with Rick needs a shout out, doesn't he? All right, there you go. You will always get a shout out when you pop into the stream. What? Unfollowing. Tired of the anti-pineapple agenda. You know, I have no problem with pineapple. No problem whatsoever. It's burned my mouth before, but it's fine. It's pineapple. I have a problem with pineapple on pizza. I have a problem with it. And you know what? If you don't have a problem with it, you're wrong. Obviously, I'm being flippant. I don't care. Here's the thing. I'm vegan. I don't care what you eat. And you know what? That should say everything. Because, you know, vegans are usually, like, militant. Or that's kind of what vegans are. Oh, you know, you want to drink whatever. You want to drink milk like you're a baby cow. Fine. Drink milk from a cow. It's not my body. And as long as it's not my it's not my problem. But the moment it becomes my problem, that's where I was like, you know what? I got a say in this. I do not have a say as to what you eat or drink. I don't. I really don't. I champion the cause, and I will back the cause of going vegan or plant-based, right? Absolutely. Based upon my experience, right? But that does not mean I can project my experience onto you. But being vegan is political. Being vegan is political. Pineapple is a gift from Ra. I don't care who is a gift from. I don't care if it was from Nefertiti. Wine is vegan, more or less. Well, let's go with that. Drink it with Rick. Works for me. Fermented grapes. Let's go with that. Or as all troopers, may I have your attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention.
Almonds, folks. Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Drop my glasses. Is that gonna get? Why is this thing not in focus? Come on. There we go. You didn't break the stream. Did you break the stream, Liz? I told y'all I need to refill on my beer. Did your stream... Seriously, did the stream stop? I'm just so upset. Clearly, I'm upset. Yeah, we were getting power outages here, too, today. That's for sure. What is this? Hey, Warp Forged! That sounds like you're a Star Trek fan. Live long... Hang on, let me try it. Live long and prosper. I guess Strange New Worlds is starting May 5th, the day after Star... Dude, if they would have launched Strange New Worlds on Star Wars... Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim! If they would have launched Strange New Worlds on May 4th, I'd have been like, dude, really? That would be trolling. No, a Lights Out has not been redeemed yet, Comic Age Clothing. There's not been a Lights Out yet. No lights out happening here. You start talking to me and Twitch decided I needed to watch an ad. Well, you got to be a sub. Maybe you could be lucky. Someone might gift you a sub. That has been known to have... Oh, crap. Someone might gift you a sub. I have no idea. Here we go. Turn off the back. All right. Okie dokie. This is it. This is, all right, here we go. Is this better for you? Is that, wow, look at this print. This print is turning out, so you won't believe it. And I got to go to the corner too? All right, well, the first redemption is going to get me out of the corner. Second redemption, the only way to get me out of the corner is a cheer, a sub, a gifted sub, a tip that I wouldn't be able to see in the corner. And the only way to get the lights back on is someone's got a tip, gift a sub, cheer. It's just like freezing. All right, I'm in the corner. Thank you, I'm no longer in the corner. And, oh. Thank you, Subsector 3D. All right. I will... The next one, I turn on the overhead lights. You can still see things. Oh, there's the third one. Thank you. There we go. But here's the problem. We had a second turn off the lights. I have a feeling it's just going to be turn off the lights like this, because otherwise you can't see anything, which is a different problem altogether. If I adjusted the brightness of this scene, it actually probably wouldn't be too bad of a view. Probably, I say that. If you want the lights back on, someone's got to cheer, or gift a sub, or do something like that. So until then, you have to like go, like people are like browsing the Twitch going, dude, this guy's stream is horrible. It's so dark. Oh. You came up to me and said, I'd like to follow your channel, and maybe one day you will do something important. But until then, I don't know. And when you want to finish this at some point in the future, I don't know. And maybe now someone will cheer. And if they don't, I'll be whistling in the dark. Whistling in the dark. Whistling in the dark. Whistling in the dark. Whistle. Whistle. Dark. Dark. Okay, fine, you cheered. I gotta go to the corner, Comic Age Clothing. Back here. Back here in the... I'm in the corner. In the corner over here. Hi. That's a low land. Oh, that's a low landing. It was stormy today, let me tell you. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to do the stream. The power cut out a few times earlier. I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I was afraid. I had to have a backup plan. Subsector 3D. I was enjoying my break. I was enjoying it. It's okay. By the way, the lights are still out, if you could not tell. Because we got things that you guys send me to the corner, the lights are still out. Y'all are having fun tonight, aren't you? What the hell? Oh. It's National Ramen Day? This I did not know. Hang on just a second. Warp Forged. Actually playing this cool game, real-time physics. Interesting. I'm not into that kind of thing, Warp Forged, but let's be careful about like referral links in chat, especially when we don't know you. Thank you. I get to turn on the light again. Now you can see the print, can't you? Now you can see the print. One day my prince will finish. It is looking very chrome at this angle. Oh, we got an Aziz Light. What do you need? Avocado ranch salad. That sounds delicious, minus the ranch. Can't do the ranch. I've had vegan ranch before. It can be good. I usually pick up those things on sale. Picked up a few of those. Like there's like usually like a cauliflower dip. Dark Toy Lord, no. We've got the giveaway, but it hasn't really... We haven't done one yet tonight. Has not happened yet tonight. Aziz Light Green? It's kind of been a very slow night, Dark Toy Lord. I'd say silent night. Not adequate. I mean, slow, silent. I don't know, Monday. It's a Monday kind of night. Monday kind of evening. Monday-ish. Monday-ly. You had to walk away to change a diaper. Worried the whole time I was going to miss it. Oh, no. Dark Toy Lord, you didn't miss anything. I'm glad we waited then. I'm glad. You would love this filament. Especially if they send out the Chrome that we're printing with tonight. Forget Google. This is the real Chrome. Corn? Corn ruins everything. Except for popcorn. And corn nuts. And corn chips. Corn tortillas, I'm iffy on. Corn. Corn Pops, I don't mind. I don't mind Corn Pops. I am not going to leave corn alone. Cornbread, oh, disgusting. Why would you combine corn with bread? Who thought of this? Same person, I guarantee, the same person who ruined bread with corn ruined cake with carrot. Seriously, the carrot cake idea? No. 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 With butter and syrup, it's pretty great. No, it's not. It's still got corn. Don't get me started on candy corn, which is not real corn. Who the hell eats uncooked toast anyway? I would. I don't mind uncooked toast. It's just corn. Corn on the cob is... Okay, that's it. I'm going to the corner. Anyway, corn sucks. Corn sucks. Corn is literally the worst. Literally. In the dictionary, if you looked up what's the worst... Corn! I do not like corn. Ugh. Let me put it this way. Like, I just soon do a hot tub stream than eat corn. Oh my god, I'd throw up. I would literally throw up. Oh my god. Even thinking about it. Even thinking about it makes me gag. Ugh. Ugh. Why? You know, I was in a decent mood, and then you brought up corn. Gives me a chance to dust my shelf. Which needs it desperately. Oh my god. The shelf is so dusty. Dusty shelf. Oh! Thank you for pulling me out of the corner, Jay Brinker. Thank you. You had a carrot cake donut today. It was splendid. You are wrong, Kurt Grosser. You're wrong. It's just about you're just wrong. Sorry, and I'm here to tell you, you are wrong. Corn is never the answer, ever. Unless, how do we make more popcorn? Seriously, that's the line. That's the line I draw. Okay? Now, you may feel differently. Oh, yeah. Hang on. That's it. Hollywood's got a link here. American, are you sending me to the corner again? Dude, this is going to be... Oh, come on, dude. Really? A corn? Who prints corn on the cob? The only acceptable cakes are cheese, carrot, ice cream, and cup. No. Some of those are acceptable. I don't know about all of them, though. I'm not going to say that all of them are acceptable. Some of them, yes. I can't, for the life of me, figure out why people eat that stuff intentionally. Like, maybe if I was hungry, yeah, I'd be into it, but, like, not in the same way that others would be, that's for sure. Especially the carrot cake. I'm not a fan of the carrot cake at all. I'm not, ooh, man. That needs to be dusted off. That's better. Always happy when I clear off dust. Thank you. The corner rules is someone sends me to the corner. Anytime someone changes something around here, the only way to like reverse the decision is a cheer, a sub, a gifted sub, a tip. Kind of keeps the engagement going. Kind of keeps it just nudging it along. We are at, speaking of engagement, we're at, oh God, we really dropped. We plummeted. We're at 703 of 720 total subs. I have a feeling we're going to have to readjust those goals for tomorrow. But that's the thing about goals, is they were sometimes meant to be readjusted. Can you reverse it with another corner? You cannot. You just double down, Papa Bear. That would be the problem. You would double down. Because otherwise it'd be easy, right? Be easy, and then everyone would do it. It's like that threat. It's like the lights out, right? It's the threat. Oh, you're gonna lose lights, or the singing. He's gonna start singing, right? I've been there for a while. There have been times, Doctor, that I've been there like indefinitely. That was mistimed. I was trying to get it right in the middle of the song. A very Weird Al thing to do. Let's face it, around here, I'm all about the Weird Al. All about the Weird Al. Some people are all about the bass. I'm all about the Weird Al. Nobody else? Nobody else is about the Weird Al? I know a few of you are, even if you did not admit it. By the way, today's controversial question on Twitter was, and I mean, we had some pretty decent responses, really decent responses. Tell me your most controversial 80s cartoon opinions. Not the one that I got the most responses for was 3D printing, but your most controversial 80s cartoon opinions. That's my question. You heard Eat It on XM? Dude. Yeah, but here's the thing. Papa Bear. For cartoons, yeah, I get Velma's a babe. I get that. I totally get that. But that's not really controversial. Like, someone else said that, too. I think David Randolph said that his response was that he had a crush on Penny from Inspector Gadget. And then someone else, was it you who chimed in and said Velma? Someone else did. And I'm like, but that's not controversial. How is that controversial? How is that even close to being controversial? Maybe not. Hey, Chris, are you sure you're not dead? Asks Missing People 345. You don't seem to be, but are you sure? There's a reason I wear a smartwatch.
Almonds, folks.
The reason I wear the smartwatch is to ensure that I still have a heartbeat. Look at this. I'm currently active at 7:24. Is that right? That's 5 minutes ago. Sorry. Catch up, dude. How'd it go? Oh, there we go. I'm only 80, 86, 85, 84, 83. Oh my God, my heart rate's dropping. I mean, 80 beats, 79 beats per minute, which is about right. Like when I'm doing this is about 80 beats per minute. So I am alive. That's the only reason I wear a smartwatch is to make sure I'm alive. Well, Penny, okay, here's the thing. We were like 13 years old, Papa Bear. At the time that Penny was on the air, we were like 12, 13. We were minors. We were definitely under the age of 18, that's for sure. Smurfs were actually evil. Coda 120 says. All right. I'm not sure I could go that far, but an argument could probably be made. No problem, Dr. Professor. People ask if I'm dead all the time. I'm like, no, I'm fairly confident. I'm checking my smartwatch, dude. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Or, I'm still alive according to my smartwatch. I'm still alive. Wasn't Smurfette the only female Smurf that you know of, Papa Bear? Yeah, I always found that a little odd too. She was the only one. Like, I get the one leader, the Papa Smurf. I'm reading Papa Bear's handle as I say that. The Papa Smurf makes sense, right? You need a leader, but really, just one female. Coda 120 says yes, she was, and that was weird. I totally agree. Like, even as a kid, like, even as a young male, obviously, boy, here, maybe not obvious, but I'm a man. I'm a boy. Well, young, I'm a male. I identify as male. Even then I thought, there's just one. How does that work? The Smurf I always identified with was Brainy. Because Papa Smurf always says... Cloning, says Armiant. That wouldn't be a bad idea if they did that, though. How many Smurfs and only one female Smurf? That's what I'm saying, Armiant. I totally agree. It was just bizarre. How did they get more Smurfs? There's only one female. Well, that's where Armiant's saying cloning. I think that's fair. Why the heck smartwatches don't show us our stress levels, like using an IQ scale, galvanic skin response? Mine actually does. This is here, hang on. Let me slip over. Oh, look, I had 10 hours of sleep last night? Really? Sleep score 64. I have no idea what that means. Blood oxygen, 76%? Shut up. Hang on. Am I dying? I gotta check my blood oxygen. I never check my blood oxygen level. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm checking here. I may be dying. I don't know. You're about to find out live on the internet whether or not I'm really. Does it take this long to measure my oxygen? Really? Samsung? Really? Really? You're about to see me go one way or another. Hello, Silver Sunbeam. You didn't miss anything. We haven't started the giveaways yet. Place your elbow on the... Oh, screw you, Samsung. Let me go to the stress. Stress, right there. Stress. Now, I'm green. I'm green on stress. So it measures me. For real. Wasn't Sasset a clone? Sasset was a thing? I thought you were joking. Dubias, I am printing in the PolyMaker Chrome filament as voted on by this community tonight. Printing some galactic credits. Some Imperial credits are being printed tonight in a chrome finish. I have no idea how they're going to turn out. Chrome-ish, I'm assuming. Now the next thing I'm going to... And the reason I chose this is because it would only take like a couple hours to print. The Smurfs were going extinct. That's why Gargamel wanted to have one last bite to eat so bad. Oh, fair enough, X-Files. Wait, was Smurfette made by Gargamel? Really? I did not know that. I had no idea, dude. Really? I had no idea. Huh. Interesting. You learn something new every day. Smurfs were weird, but they were fun. I mean, the 80s was weird anyway. Someone chimed in and said, you know, all the cartoons from the 80s they weren't great. They were basically commercials, and they didn't age well. I guess I really don't disagree with that take. I don't, but the problem is I still grew up with them. You have a Gargamel and Azrael figurine. They were my friend Marks, and I treasure them. I never had a Smurf figurine. Never had a Smurf figurine. I ended up getting some more modern Smurf figurines, and I remember seeing Smurf figurines at a local drugstore, Lutz, a pharmacy, and looking and going, oh, it'd be really cool to have all these Smurfs, but it's like, I just don't have the money. And if I had the money, I was going to buy Star Wars figures or G.I. Joe. It wasn't ever going to be a Smurf figure. So sometimes when I see Smurf figures thrifting, and it's been a while, like the small, figurines, I'll grab them. And I've grabbed a few. Jedi has a Smurfette collection, and she also has like a general Smurf collection. They're kind of together. Dungeons and Dragons, I remember watching barely, but I don't remember getting into it. Would love to hang out. We have severe weather. Dude, Subsector, you're not the only one. I wouldn't call it severe. We've had inclement weather here today, and thank goodness there hasn't been any light flashing during the course of this stream. But it did happen, right? It has happened tonight. It has. Like tonight, before the stream, not like during the stream. Because I even had a backup plan, just in case. Lights out, fair enough. Liz, calm down. You'll be fine. I did not mean that in a rude way. I understand why you're asking, and I appreciate it, Liz. Thank you. Oh, you have to head to bed soon. That's why. Liz, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Unless you are worried about it. Like, no, you don't understand. I need my filament. So that's what it is. Liz now knows the pain. Liz knows the pain. Look at that. Subsector says, if I win, give the filament to Pez Liz. You see that? Look at that, Liz. There you go. You've got love. And you know I love you. You know I do. I would be just as agitated, honestly. I think during the lights out, I can't turn off. If I turn off these, maybe I do need to turn off these lights. I don't know. You haven't started it. Oh, dang, turning off now. I'm one who takes the people's names, silly. I know. Okay, Liz, I can handle it, I feel I can handle it. I've done that. Thank you, Liz, though. If you got to go, pop. I'll handle it. It's all good. Thank you. I appreciate it. She's right, though. She is right. She is correct. She is correct, sir. Going for the chrome. If I win, give the filament to me. Of course, Dark Toy Lord. Of course. We'll see how long I'm sitting in the dark. Although, see, here's the thing. If I'm sitting in the dark, y'all can still see me. This is the dark. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go lights out on this. That's, I think it's the only way of doing it. Say no to the zone? The zone? Be nice to Eastern time zone. Oh, I know. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Liz. You're absolutely not wrong. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be lights out. Because otherwise it's just dark and it like, well, why is he dark? Like, as opposed to like completely blanked out. Not about me. I know, Liz. I hear you. It is not about you. I agree. I'm with you, Liz. I am absolutely with you. I'm with you. I hear you. You're not wrong. Liz is right. I'm here to tell you Liz is correct. I'll be the first to admit. That's usually the case, though. Liz is usually right. She's not boisterous about it, but she's usually correct when it comes to this stuff. Aziz No Light. Well, no one really redeemed that. At least not directly. Rule 1, Liz is right. Rule 2, see rule number 1. Yes. That's usually how it goes. Got the green glow behind, looks cool. Still see well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can see that there's obviously something happening here. Like, you get, like, with the lights on behind me, but just not enough light. And maybe, you know, so that's the idea, is that the lights are out until someone provides an action and the lights come back on, you know. That's because why not? And that may change. I'm just playing. I'm just experimenting. With all this filament, once I get a printer, I figured out the first 3D project. All right, Liz. I'm not saying it's funny. I'm not laughing at you. You're right. I'm saying you're right, Liz. I'm literally telling you you're right. You're not feeling the After Dark stream? Sorry. Thank you, Coda120. Thank you, Liz. All right, what do you say we whip through this? There you go. Just like that. You know what to do. For those people who are watching 2 streams, they're going to miss out. This is your chance. For those of you who are listening to me, there you go. Happy to have you here. You should have an After Dark stream. Yeah, Armian, I've debated doing something like that. Although for me, it would probably be like a well before dark. No baby carrots. I have no carrots, Liz, to eat. There are no carrots for me to eat. Here. Thank God. I have dip. I'll be making popcorn later, too. Hey, Jeep Nomadic. Good to see you. All I'm trying to do here. Let me tell you my logic, Liz. Since you've been bearing with, my logic is, you know, we know people are giveaway, but some people are just here for the giveaway, and I want people here for the conversation, right? And it's nice to get the support throughout, right, and the general flow of things. But like the people that are just here for the giveaways, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Like, I'm not interested in entertaining people who are just here for a giveaway. I'm not. I never will be, right? I want to reward the people who are here for the conversation. That's the logic. That is my logic, Liz, and I don't think that's necessarily deniable. I don't like to reward people who are just here for giveaways, period, end of story. That's where it begins and ends. And I realize it may not be friendly for everybody who lives beyond the Pacific time zone. It just agitates me to no end. Seriously, I want to get to know people. I want to get to know you. I want to recognize your handle. I want to be able to say, hey, how you doing? And genuinely mean it. I want to recognize you. I want to get to know you, right? So when we get into these fun little debates, I'm like, oh, hey, I remember the context of this conversation. And the people who are honestly, I'll be flat out honest. There are some people who only join streams for the giveaways. And I'd rather elevate and provide, that kind of, return for the people who are here to chat and hang out and enjoy their time. Come for the giveaway, stay for the conversation. Yeah, Stone Monkey Research, you're not too far from the truth. Dark Toy Lord, I like long walks on the beach. But see, I know Dark Toy Lord, right? Because I've gotten to know him over this time. And we've pulled him in slowly back into 3D printing, for sure. My favorite giveaway is when Chris gives out his tech advice. I do that every so often, Mark. And trust me, that is worth the price of free. If your first chat is to enter a giveaway, you better start chatting, people. Yeah, that's the bottom line. That's how I feel. Liz, just so you know, I'm serious, Liz. For real. Just straight up. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. What you said and what you're pushing for, not wrong. I hope you understand why I've made the decision I've made. And I think you get it. Yeah, there's Fucho. You never see... No, actually, you see Fucho. Fucho's developed the Hello 3PO bot. Reckless Mage, good to see you. The screen was dark when you came in. That's because someone redeemed a lights out. It's a new thing. Tech Titan 3D, 7-hour print finishing up and storm rolling in. Dude, what? Is there, storms everywhere? Seriously, is there storms? Are there storms everywhere? We had a storm, too. It wasn't even a storm. The lights flickered. What settings am I running? For what? Gutros. Amazed at how fast you're printing. Oh, it's just a Prusa Mini, 100%. I typically only run it 100% on the Prusa Mini. Honestly, Gutros. Doesn't look like a spaghetti monster. No, the Prusa Mini is a champion. I'm telling you, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have received this as a review unit a year ago. Tornado warning? Reckless Mage, remind me never to move to where you live. Now, I love rain, Goffleg. I love rain. Actually, what am I printing? I am printing a series of Imperial credits in the chrome filament from PolyMaker. Yeah, you have a lot of Texas folks here. But dude, I'm up in Seattle and we've had issues. That's why it's funny. It's like, how's everybody else having problems? How? Coda 120. This is the reason we get along, because I'm also a Leo. On the cusp of a Cancer. But I'm also a Leo. Raw pineapple spears? I love pineapple. Not on pizza. Houston. You are from the planet Houston. Isn't that how Zod said it? Houston, the planet Houston. Houston. He didn't say Houston. Houston, didn't he? Leo here also, August 19th. See, I'm July. I think the cusp is the 22nd, but I'm a July 26th. You wish your CR10's Pro would print like that. Dude, this is all... I've known nothing else. The Mini is the only printer that I've used with any degree of regularity. The only other printer I've used is the Focus printer, it was a good printer. It really was. But honestly, I feel like I'm really well served by this one, and I feel I can pass those. That I felt I could pass that printer experience along to somebody else. But their filament, I'm very excited to use. Baria, says Gus. Thank you for joining, Gus. Good to see you. Good to meet you, at least. Hopefully, I get to know you. And by the way, I do not believe in the whole zodiac signs and all that crap. I do. I mean, some people say, well, no. It's all pseudoscience. It's not real. So I'm very happy with the Prusa Mini. It's been an absolute champion. Hello, Asgardian Wookie. Good to see you. Really good to see you. Like, really, really, really good. Closing the giveaway. We're going to pick 3 recipients. Drawing a recipient. Here we go. First recipient. You got to live within an area, and I think most of you do, that they ship to. I think they've shipped to Canada. They ship from Amazon, basically. Canada and U.S., certainly. 3, 2, 1. First recipient is Jeep Nomadic. We have seen them here in chat before. Jeep Nomadic, congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining the chat, even when there is no giveaway. I very much appreciate that. And I know you are here, or were here at least, during the course of the conversation. Just got done playing some Lego Star Wars. I haven't done that. I'm not going to buy it. Unless I know that I can stream it, I don't want to buy it. Trying to print a bust of Black Lightning last night. Woke up with a big ball of spaghetti. Oh no! That's the worst, Coda. That's happened maybe once or twice to me. I've been lucky not to have the not to have run into the giant spaghetti monster. The flying spaghetti monster I've not run into. I know you lurk daily, Jeep Nomadic, but I also know I know your name. I know your handle, so it's fantastic. Second recipient is Mark H in NC. I can think of no better person to be the recipient. Mark H in NC. Congratulations. Can I at least eat the black spaghetti? No, you can't. You cannot eat. Do not eat filament. Mark, you are on your way. Mark, you are on your way. You are on your way. Mark, hey, Paper City Gamer, good to see you. Hope the evening is treating you well, Paper City Gamer. Very happy to have you here. Congratulations. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yes. So, we're going to give away one more, because I think we've been cleared to give away 3. So, drawing another recipient. 3, 2, 1. Coda 120. Congratulations. Coda 120. Now, here's the thing. If you were a recipient tonight, marking that giveaway is complete. 3 giveaway recipients tonight. If you were a recipient tonight, I really hope you tweet it and tag us. I really do, because it means a lot. Because then we're able to we are able to accelerate it and push it out further. It means a lot it means a lot to not just PolyMaker, the sponsor of this giveaway, but also oh no, Dark Toilet. Oh, Dark Toilet, you're killing me. You are killing me, Dark Toilet. Oh, God. Why? Oh, Dark Toilet. Oh, Dark Toilet. That sigh is for Dark Toy Lord specifically. Hey Ned, good to see you. Thank you for being here. That's so big. Dark Toy Lord, please. No, God. Thank you. Thank you. Kank you? Kank you? What does kank you mean? Thank you for participating. So here's the thing. Dark Toy Lord, even if it did not happen tonight, Wednesday, we are doing a giveaway with Focus Tech. Focus is giving away filament on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we got printed solid. So, like, your chances are very high. Like, extremely high. Here's the thing. People like Dark Toy Lord. Your chances are extremely high anyway, even if it doesn't happen for you this time. Because I'm trying to make it on, happen on a more regular basis. Oh, look at Techie Guy. The whole Sith Lord Brit, Baby Yoda crying. Oh, man. And indeed, Krusty 3D Notes, please thank PolyMaker on Twitter for sponsoring these giveaways. It's very appreciated if you do, because that means a lot to them, for real. There are micropauses in stream. You know, Lestat, I don't know if that's my connection. It could be that Seattle has been, incurring some power issues. That would not surprise me at all. Darth Gallum says, me waiting to win a giveaway. You know, here's the thing, Darth Gallum. I think you can do it. I think you'll do it. It's about the luck of the draw. Honestly, if it wasn't for the giveaway in the Zolon stream, I would not have been turned on to silk filaments the way that I have. There's a massive windstorm happening here in Seattle. And when I say massive, I mean like there's wind, period. Big time. It's seriously surprising me. Like, really? It's just a little wind. It's not a big deal. I break wind all the time. Totally, I break wind. All the time. All of them. All the time. The wind is Bendu. I am the Bendu. The one in the middle. Did I say I'm turned on by silk? I'm going to say that, Darth Gallum. I am turned on by silk filaments. It's a major turn on for me. I mean, not turn on like that, but I'm just like, whoa, dude. Like in terms of filaments, I'm like, wow. Wow. Okay, come on. Give me credit, dude. Like when you see this chrome finished, and we are only 15 minutes away from this finishing. 15 minutes from all these credits and the dice, or the die, I should say, not dice. Finishing, right? And I can see the luster, even at this angle. I can see the luster. This is not just a regular old gray filament. This is a chrome filament. Not a Google Chrome filament. A PolyMaker chrome filament. That I'm genuinely excited to see. Genuine. Isn't that a rapper? Genuine? Yes? Is that? I'm an old. Hey, look at that! Mark H tweeted. Thank you so much. And when you get it, Mark H, thank you for that tweet, first of all. Second, I retweeted you. Second of all, when you get it, tweet it. Get a picture. Get it going. Because it gives us a chance to further accelerate and further engage. Do you understand? It's a huge return. And I think Liz is reminding the recipients, like, hey, when you get it, if you could tweet it, that'd be great. Thank you, Hollywood. I appreciate your support. Even as a mod, I appreciate your support. I can't ask anybody. I can't tell people, like, hey, could you do this? I'm like, no, like, you'll do it. And even when people ask me to accelerate things, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'd be happy to. Genuine is an R&B singer. Okay, so I wasn't. Give me credit. At least I knew that. Heard they had crash helmets for the hosts. Really? Wow. Darth Gallum says, I may have bought a silver and gold silk after you're showing them off last week. Well, as long as they know you got them because I was kind of showcasing them, that's good. And the reason why, Darth Gallum, here's the thing. So we've got a trigger, right? PolyMaker. There's the trigger. You can get the PolyMaker filament on Amazon. You can also order directly. I don't make money from the referral link apart from Amazon, right? The regular old Amazon affiliate link, and I do. I mean, at pennies. Like it doesn't add up that as much. I'm not interested in generating as much revenue as I am just interest, right? So you can get the filament on Amazon. That's the link I'm teasing. They've offered to invite me into their affiliate program, but I'm like, I feel like for right now, I mean, I can't compete with anybody else who has an affiliate program with them today. I just feel just exposing people and printing with it, I feel has an impact. So when you say you may have bought a silver and gold silk after seeing me print last week, Darth Gallum, it means a lot that when you tweet about it, if you tweet about it, that you tag us and say, hey, I saw Chris printing with this. And that means more to me than making $1. I'll be honest. Like, I know a lot of creators won't say that. They're like, they sign up for every affiliate program. Like, use my affiliate link, use my coupon code. Like, it's great to have all that stuff. And no doubt, there's zero doubt. Like, because, hey, I get this stuff too. But it means it's always meant more to me when people say, hey, I saw Chris Pirillo printing with this and was drawn to it so much that I wanted to get it myself. That means more to me because it means I had a direct impact. And I'd rather be able to say, look, I had a direct impact on this individual that will last beyond that sale, that transaction, and potentially be able to not just deepen the relationship with you as someone who's using it based on what I'm doing, but potentially deepen that relationship even with the vendor. And in this case, it would be PolyMaker. So that means a lot to me. Just so you know, that's where my head is. That's where my head usually goes with a lot of this stuff. Oops. So just so you. Thank you, Jay Brinker. And by the way, Darth Gallum, I totally understand. Take your time. I was frozen. I couldn't respond to Darth Gallum. I'm not pushing for it. I'm just telling you, it means a lot to me when people say, like, for example, Darth Gallum, right? Take your time. I'm not pressuring. I'm like, hey, dude, I get it. Trust me. I've been busy all day. I feel you, Darth Gallum. But like, crawl in. This comment let me put it this way. The one thing I'm going to be sending to PolyMaker tonight, apart from the list of recipients, Crawlin's comment. I had been using generic PLA with the attitude of PLA is PLA. After a few of your prints, I bought the PolyMaker PLA, and what a difference in quality. Lesson learned. That means so much more. That means so much more to me than making a couple of dollars, right, on a referral link, whether it's a direct referral link or Amazon or whatever. That means more to me. And here's why. Because now, here's why. No, I'm just explaining. Pardon us. Let me explain from the position of someone who creates and shares. It means a lot to me when you change. You reconfigure really like what you do based upon seeing something that I might do. Like getting someone into 3D printing. It's so exciting. Like Hollywood in 3D or Dark Toy Lord or anybody who like, oh wow, I didn't know I could do this, or wow, I should get back into this again, or anything. That to me means more. The act of showing possibilities means more to me than the generation of a couple of dollars. And that's always been It's not. I guess it's not enforced or reinforced, I should say, by the system. The system tends to elevate referrals, and I'm like, I don't like that. It's never been based on relationships, and my problem with being a creator is I've always been more interested in generating interest, but also building relationships. I don't want to build anything else, just relationships, because that's all. At the end of the day, when I am gone, the only thing I will have had was the ability to impact your life. So that's something that means a lot to me, because I don't know where that's going to go. It's not, and I realize marketers would bridle at this, right? No, you need to know. Like, no, dude. It's like, build relationships, because you trust me now, right? You trust that I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, this is great, if it isn't. Like, if it's not great, you're really not going to hear me talking about it. I won't put my reputation on the line for that kind of stuff. Like, on a, certainly on a, for what it is. Like, if I'm sitting here saying, yeah, without caveat, it's not so much, influencers, just to me, a dirty word. It's being able to really make an impact, true impact, not at scale though.
Jeep Nomadic just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Jeep Nomadic. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. And I know that, the sub gifts may not seem like much, but trust me, it makes an impact. It makes an impact on that. When you gift subs, when you cheer, it makes an impact on me. When I put something out there and share something, or entertain, keep the conversation going, hang out, that may make an impact on you. Thank you for that. Gifting to Mustang and Storm and Chimera and Gasoline. Wow, those people should be very happy. Thank you, Jeep Nomadic. That's very kind of you. It's incredibly kind of you. Can't ask for it, but certainly do appreciate it. So I'm trying to give you some insight, really, in terms of the mind of a creator, not just a streamer, right? There are some people, everyone's got different motivations, but my motivation with streaming today, right? Or not just today, I mean, contemporaneously, like to stream, right? I feel like, some of the things I enjoy most, I want to accelerate the conversation and talk and see where it leads. Welcome people into the play shop, like Raven319S. Thank goodness it's not Raven320S. You don't want Raven 320. Is it 320S? Sorry, Raven 319s. Is that like a possessive? Is it a plural? Are there 2 of you Ravens? See, I don't know. You have to clarify that with me, because otherwise I don't know. I have to guess. Do I have some under extrusion? Not really, not that I know of. Dubious. Sorry, just trying to give everybody some insight, at least as far as my process is concerned. Limit
67 cheered X 500. Sorry to interrupt, but I was just told that the Tech TV music.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
In one way or another. I watched that live as a kid.
Okay, so you watched it live. Okay, so Limit, I'm going to do something for you that I don't often do. I don't. Because let me tell you, I get asked about this frequently. Thank you.
Susan_D1 shared X 1000.
Thank you everybody for participating in the hype train. Did you kick off a hype? You shoved out a hype train. I was not expecting that. It's been a relatively slow building night.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
So you hear that? So Limit 67. Let me tell you, Limit 67. It trust me. If you hang out in the stream long enough, and you may not just be a flash in the pan. Let me say a couple of things. First of all, massive thank you for the 500 bits, and an even more massive thank you to Susan D1 for that cheer. Very appreciated. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. As a creator, as a streamer, I appreciate it immensely. We are in a hype train. Thank you for shoving us out of the gate, the starting gate. I appreciate it. In terms of the answer to your question, I'm going to tell you directly, and there are people, I was in it. And I will tell you, Limit 67, I don't know. And this is honest. I don't, not a conspiracy. There are people who say, oh, it was staged, it was staged, it was staged. I don't think it was staged. I don't know. I don't know, Limit. I don't know. It's legit. I have no idea. Just Susan, thank you. Thank you, Susan. I have no idea. You saw that when it aired too, Ghost Tours. Hype train on a Monday. Lord knows I need it. Thank you, Liz.
Shared X101. Hype train on a Monday.
Oh, please. Ratings have been down. What for that blooper? It's very layered looking. Used to. Oh, it's at a 0.2 millimeter layer height. I'm not too worried about it. So here's the thing. I really do not know. Limit 67. I've wrestled with this, and part of me thinks it was staged. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't think it was staged. I was right there. I was there. I was present. I saw the reaction. So, as someone who was there, unless, and there are people who say, oh, it was staged, it was planned, it was blah, 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 blah. Do they have proof? Where's the proof? I'll ask you, where's the beef? It looked real. So you know what? To this day...
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
I'm going to sit here and say it was real. I'm going to say it's legit. Limit
67 cheered X1000. Say what?
Thank you for the cheer. You're coming along at the right time. We're now at a level 3 hype train with about a minute 48 seconds. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get Emperor Palpatine if we get through a level 5 here. Say what? You saw that? Y'all saw it on. I guarantee most of you saw it on TV.
Thank you everybody for participating in the hype
Yes,
train.
thank you very much. You've sped up this Monday. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Dude. This chrome filament is, whoa, it's breathtaking. It's just like the silver, but it's darker. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, dude. Susan
Susan_D1 shared X1000.
Susan, thank you so much. Layer, it's true. It's true. It is very true. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts, as much as I say I don't know, I'm going to introduce that level of I don't know. I was right there. And I'm telling you, I don't know. But I err on the side of it was legit. It was not. It was legit. It was legit. I'm going to say it. I don't care what anybody else says. I was right there. And I'm telling you, if it was staged, it was a really good stage. I don't think it was staged.
That does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
That's my opinion in this conspiracy. If I can wear my conspiracy in my tinfoil hat.
X100.
Got a good old Monday hype train. Let me tell you, it's been, otherwise, I wasn't sure how this Monday was going. We've done some giveaways tonight.
Almonds, folks.
We do giveaways every Monday, thanks to PolyMaker. This is the filament. Look at this. Look at it. Look at that. This is the final product. Look at that sheen. Look at that luster. This chrome filament. Now let me go ahead and drop a figure back there. Show it side by side with the silver. Also PolyMaker. The chrome is a bit darker, but just as beautiful. Oh my God. Thank you everybody for choosing the chrome filament for tonight's print. Wow. Oh dude, this is so cool. So cool. Very appreciated. You think your silver is actually chrome? It's possible, Pez Liz. The prints turn out great. Good night, 86 Carrera. It looks very nice indeed. It does. Look at that chrome. Look at that shine. Look at that luster. PolyMaker. Bang PolyMaker in chat if you want the link. Thank you, Pez Liz, for that. So limit 67. My answer to your question is I don't think it was faked. I don't believe it was faked. I believe it was legit. Let me put it this way. Here's the thing. I can tell you without beyond a shadow of a doubt, Limit. And by the way, thank you for piping up. Thank you for following. Thank you for the cheers. I can tell you, I had no idea it was going on. I had no idea it was happening. It was legit. That was legit. How could I? What would you do? The thing that ran through my head in that moment. Seriously, I'm not joking, and I've said this before, so you can fact check me. The thought that ran through my head was, "Oh my God, he just swore on live television. You can't swear on live television. You just can't. How do I recover from someone dropping the S?" And mind you, I swear like a sailor. You have no effing idea. Like I'm generally family friendly around here, but like you have no idea. Like I swear like a sailor. So like I'm just like, oh, you can't do that. Oh my God. He swore on television. He swore on live television. That was the thought that ran through my head. I'm like, what do I say? How do I recover? He was laughing at first. I'm just telling you, I think it was real. I was there. I think it was real. I believe it was real. I truly believe it was real. What happened after it happened? It happened. It got shattered.
That does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
That's the best I could muster. That was legit. I'm telling you, it was legit. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care. It was staged. We knew what was going on. We went into planning. No. No. I will run counter to that argument. It was legit. Let us see your shirts. There's my crispy Yodas cereal shirts. That can't be good. It still makes me laugh. I'm telling you, that was the best I could do. It was the best I could do. We've got less than 30 seconds left to go to level 4 hype train. 30 seconds left to go. Thanks to, by and large, to Susan and Limit 67, as well as Liz and Coda 120 and Jay Brinker for the support on this front. It's very appreciated. It is an amazing shirt. I got it in a cereal box. I still have the cereal box too. I'm going to be printing next. I'm going to be printing a Darth Vader. That's the next thing that I want to be printing. The hype train was successful getting through a level 3. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for doing just that. The chrome it's a darker silver. Basically, that's the easiest way to explain it. It's a darker silver, this filament. So at a distance, it looks like a silver.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Indeed. Thank you very, very much. And thank you to PolyMaker for sponsoring the giveaways tonight and every Monday night. It's amazing to see. I love the support. Yeah, this is a Sabak die that I print out when I do the Imperial credits. And there are different models for Imperial credits. It's just I have no like touch point for like what is a canon Imperial credit, so I just went with these early on. It's a thing. Yeah, the chrome is very it's silver, but darker. But not, I wouldn't say like radically darker. It's hard to see like the difference between these two. Very, very minor. I guess straight on, you can see the difference on my side of things. Whoop. Slightly lighter, slightly darker. But good. It's very good. It's very clean. It's very nice. Chrome. Give me more chrome. Please. Give me chrome. Give me more chrome. Thank you very much. You like the silver and the copper? I like the silver, the chrome, the copper. Haven't tried any of the other ones. I'll be printing with the chrome, I guess, this week. That's well, like I said, the chrome. It may be when I print out a figure, it may be so close to the silver that it'll be difficult to discern. That's right, Big Jano. We were giving away some PolyMaker PLA tonight. Every Monday, giving away PolyMaker PLA. Every Friday, giving away printed solid PLA. Wednesdays in April, we're giving away Focus filament, just in time to see the test print. Pretty much this little die, as well as the Sabak credit, really Imperial credit. This is the silver, the Stormtrooper silver, and a slightly darker chrome. You know what I should probably do? I should do this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start the Stormtrooper here. It is not going to finish by the time the stream ends. Just bought some of this filaments. Can't wait to try. Oh, dude. Dark Toy Lord, you're going to love it. You got to... Please promise me that you got to try these. You got to try like one or two of these figures, dude. You have to. The Play Action Toys figures. You have to. Dark Toy Lord, you have to. The Stormtrooper looks great. The Vader looks great. If I had a choice for starters, I would say the Stormtrooper would be number one. If you're going to try one thing, Dark Toy Lord, try the Stormtrooper one. Dark Toy Lord. Oh, you don't know? Okay, you know what? We're going to have to like create a trigger for this. Give me a second, Dark Toy Lord. Let me get the Stormtrooper started. This is going to be the Chrome Stormtrooper. There we go. Let me get a link to the Play Action Toys Stormtrooper for you. Dang, the Chrome is nice. Should have gotten a roll on Friday. Did buy the Silk Copper, the Slate Gray Marble Polyterra. Polyterra is awesome. But here's the thing. I know you want to say, I know I don't have the coupon code, and I don't have the super uber discounts. But that's all the more reason why I'm not trying to make money with this. I'm not trying to make money with the referrals. I am not. As much as I'm going to give you an affiliate link to Amazon, I am personally not trying to generate revenue. What I'm trying to do is generate relationships, build that trust. So if I sit there and say, dude, you have to try this, and then you try it, and then you love it, then you know, wow, Chris can be trusted. Chris is not just shilling. He's not just throwing it out there. Like, it's a trust factor, right? It's a major trust factor. Like when I tell you, hey, you need to print some of these Play Action Toy figures, not all of them are built alike. Like there's some that I don't think would work well with this because he's got to remodel a few of them and he's kind of midway through that. Here where you can find the models, Dark Toy Lord, the Play Action Toy models, like I just replied. Did buy the Silk Copper based off of some of your prints. Big Jano, that's awesome. The only thing I would request, Jano, is... if you could tweet that, like say, hey, holy sh...
Limit 67 Cheerdex 4000, Hype Train 2.0, but since you were so honest about that, now I have to ask. I'm guessing you get it a lot. Were you fired because of the 24-hour meltdown, which I'm totally on your side about? Who makes someone go on air for 24 hours?
Okay, so Limit 67, you deserve an answer. You deserve a response. Are you ready for this? First of all, holy shnikes, dude. That is like, that's an astounding cheer. Limit 67, thank you. Thank you for helping make my Monday. And many of you have helped make my Monday. Let me finish my thought before I say that, before I get into it, Limit. Big Jano, if you could tweet that. Like, I don't care what link you got it from. I don't care what discount. If you could say, I got the Silk Copper based off some of my prints, that would be incredible for me. That would be very helpful for me. Thank you. And I'm saying that because I just want to know that I've made an impact. Thank you so much, Crazy Bunny, for the following. Welcome to the Play Shop. We have 69 viewers right now. 69. It's a thing. Okay, Chris Brillo said pineapple does not go on pizza. That shows how much you can't trust. You can trust him. Indeed, you can trust me. Dark Toy Lord, be aware, not all Play Action models are built alike. Some of the hands I have to melt in. Fix him, dude. Thank you so much for the sub. We're a little...
Fix him, dude just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you. We dropped a little under our goal, our sub points goal for tonight. But let me go ahead and get a Limit 67 an answer. No is the answer. I was not fired First of all, and I know some would contend, oh, he was fired. He was fired. I was not fired. Tech TV had suffered from a string of layoffs, if you remember correctly. And maybe you knew, maybe you didn't. But they went through several rounds of layoffs, and Call for Help was the show that would not die. They could not kill the show. The show would not die. So I feel that, and I'm going to go deep with this. You're going to get some insight here. This is my perspective, Limit 67. I'm not saying what I'm saying is the truth. What I'm saying is this is my perspective. So you ready for this? I don't talk about this that often, but because you're supporting the way you are, I'm going to give you the skinny. My perspective, my opinion, my experience, okay? Call for Help was the show that wouldn't die. That's the easy way to say it. They tried to kill it. The first move to killing it was moving it into something called Tech Live, which was like a 7-hour live broadcast of tech news, which, by the way, I thought was awesome. Like, dude, to have a tech news channel, oh, man, dream come true. I couldn't get it when I lived in Iowa, but, man, that would have been something I would have tuned into. I'd have had that stuff running in the background. So originally they stripped Call for Help of its identity. That was the first time they tried to kill Call for Help. The second time they tried to kill Call for Help was when I was hired. Now, I realize that sounds odd, and I'm not saying that they hired me with the express intent to kill the show, but in my humble opinion, I was hired because I could pull it off. I could give enough credibility that they weren't trying to kill the show, but the show survived. I'm just saying, I don't think I was the first choice for the host. I'm just going to say that. I'm not trying to stir shit. Ooh, pardon me. I apologize. I'm not trying to stir controversy. I don't think I was the first choice for the host, but I was not the first choice for host. That's all I'm going to say. So I feel that they were trying to kill Call for Help, even when I walked in. And then as time went on, Call for Help got fewer and fewer resources. Fewer and fewer resources. Fewer. We got washouts, and I don't mean this in the wrong way. We were second string, and I don't mean that in the wrong. Our team was so good. We did so much with not so little, but we did so much when we played I'll say this. We played second fiddle to the screensavers. In every way, shape, and form. So imagine trying to carry a show in any role, and every role was just as important. Forget me being on camera. Every role was important. Whether you're working as a producer, whether you're working as a director, whether you're working as a writer, a prompter runner, doesn't matter. Every role, guest liner upper, every role was important. But let me tell you, we played distant second to the screensavers. And I'd be shocked if anybody on the show told you otherwise. We played distant second. And the more I worked on the show, the more I recognized that as a fact. And if you don't think that doesn't have an impact on morale, while the company is going through layoffs, the fact that Call for Help survived through so many layoffs is a shock to me. Shock. Pure shock that it pulled through the layoffs. It pulled through the layoffs. We had something, we had something unique. We had a formula, right? I could not be somebody else. I did not want to do it the way somebody else would do it. Did not want to do that. I'm not interested in being somebody else. Not. So the fact that we had to play second fiddle, and I think everybody meant well. But you know what? When you're in a job, you got to fight for your job. You got to fight for it, dude. We shared so many resources with the screensavers, but we were always second fiddle. I came to find out that some of the ideas, this is where I really get pissed off. Some of the things that I brought forward as ideas for what I wanted to do on Call for Help weren't given to Call for Help first. At one point, we were told to come up with ideas, like what attention-generating ideas. I'm like, what if we did a 24-hour stream, like a 24-hour, like a telethon kind of thing? And I pitched it. I pitched it to one of our executive producers, and I've only heard rumors as to what happened with that idea after it came out of my mouth. I've heard certain rumors that only reinforce what it is that I'm saying. Suffice it to say, I put the idea out there, but how can I say this? We always played second fiddle to screensavers. I'll say that. That's fair. I think it's fair, and I think if you look back, you could see that. Call for Help always moved time slots. Call for Help always got just everything. We got lucky to get anything. It's fine. That was our lot. That's what we were supposed to do. Fine. Okay. Great. I have zero regrets. Our team did so well, given what we had. You didn't know when to call for help. You're not the only one. We got bopped around, so we got pushed around so much. I seriously think the network was trying to kill it for years. I really do. I mean, that was the moves that it made. For whatever reason. I couldn't tell you about the machinations on the back end, right? So I saw this, right? And I mean, it doesn't take much. I'm like, okay, well, when I started realizing that a lot of our ideas that came about ended up getting passed to the screensavers before they came back to us, that's when I started smelling like something foul afoot. Like, that's not right. Like, why would I give you some of our best ideas only for it to go to our competing show? Because inevitably we were pitted against each other, not just for time slots, but for audience. And so many people considered Call for Help and the screensavers as on equal footing. And I'm telling you, they were not. So the fact that Call for Help pulled through as far as it did seriously shocks me. To this day, shocks me, given how much it was stripped. It was stripped. And that is not to speak. Once again, I got to be clear. It was not stripped of talent. We had talented people. Like, the people that were doing it, like, were talented. It's just we were constrained. We were incredibly constrained by resources. Incredibly constrained. Constrained. Like, to the nth degree. Like, they wanted us to die. The network could only have one flagship show, and that wasn't ours. So we fought for it. Every one of us fought for it. I was not the star of the show. Everybody who participated in its success was the star of the show. I want to be very clear about that. Incredibly clear about that. I loved that team. That team was so good. And trust me, we didn't always agree with it, everybody. I had some issues, but I trusted them as much as they trusted me. And we did our best with what we had. So I was not fired for the 24-hour helpathon. I'm the one who came up with the idea when they were asking for ideas of what we could do. And I said 24 hours. So that it left my hands. And I remember the conversation I had with one of the executive producers. Like, well, I don't know if we can do 24 hours. Maybe we'll have to kind of scale it back. I'm like, that's fine. Just something. Do something different, right? Do this thing. And I'm sure if someone else, no, I came up with the idea. No, I'm sitting here telling you. I said we need to do like a 24-hour, like something. They decided, let's do it the day after Christmas. They decided, let's scale it back from 24 and do an 18-hour stream. They decided that. All right, I can do that. Let's try it. Let's do it. Because I needed to fight. And our team needed to fight. Our team needed to fight for the network's attention. Forget the audience for a second. The network's attention. For our survival. That's the truth. And people could just, oh, that's not the way it happened. No, trust me. Anybody who was on the Call for Help team would tell you that's the way it played out. I'm not talking about the people who are on both. No. The people who were on the Call for Help team could tell you just how demoralizing it was. And to say demoralizing isn't a strong enough word to tell you how we had to fight for attention and how we had to fight for resources and how we had to fight to not be second fiddle. It was a good show and it was a great premise. And Leo, he was right for the value, the show that he created. He was right. That show needed to happen. Leo was right. The show was beautiful. It was perfect. Wilhelm, it was perfect. I'm telling you, Leo was right. He was right. The show is what needed to happen. Absolutely right. I will give him his due. But the problem is that the network and all the political machinations in the background. This is when, honestly, coming from Locker Room, I was hired for Tech TV because I had written a book on email publishing. I'd been doing Locker Room for some time. I have no problem being a bozo
Almonds, folks,
in front of the camera and having fun with it. All those things combined. I did the screen test, did the whole thing. Had no experience with this. This is the first time I ever had to deal with politics in the workplace. And let me tell you, there were politics. And to have anybody think that there weren't politics, I learned a lot. I got tired. I was tired. And I'm not saying I was burnt out. I loved it. I would still be doing that to this day. Why do you think I loved live video? Why do you think I've always loved live video and interacting and chatting and having fun and like connecting with people? I loved it. I relished it. I thrived in that environment. Did my best with it 20 years ago, not knowing anything. But I realized over time that we were continuously playing second fiddle. And it was hard. It was so tremendously difficult to overcome the extreme constraint in resources. The network no longer exists. I still do, which is a good thing, I believe. But the constraint in resources made it that much more of a challenge. And I will tell you, I got fed up. I'll say that. I'll own it. I got fed up. I was tired. I'll own it. I got fed up. I'm like, what? How are we going to escape this? Like rounds and rounds of layoffs, constant second fiddle, like changing the times. I'm like, how are we gonna do it? How can we keep an audience? They don't even know where to find us. Like, how is this even possible? How does that work? How does it work? We're the show. I'm telling you, we were the show that would not die. We would not die. We did not go gently into that good night. And to the network's credit, it worked and it continued beyond me for the right reason, because the show needed to exist. And Leo did a fantastic job in championing the show when he was doing it, and then after I was done with it. He did a fantastic, because it was his show. It was Leo's show. I'm adult enough to be able to say that. Not really realizing what I was walking into, but realizing what I was walking away from. So, and that's not a slight against anybody. By the way, I'm not smack talking. These are network decisions, right? These are not like one person. These are network decisions. I'm not blaming anybody. I have ownership in my experience. I have no reason to bring this up apart from someone asked. So I'm just being honest. 20 years later, I'm just being honest. I'm telling you my perspective, my story. I got tired of it. I got tired of it. I'll own it. I got tired of it. I got sick and tired of it. I'm like, I can't. This is just, I see the forest for the trees. And I'm like, so we did a thing. Here's what happened. We did a what was it? It was, the bloggies. What were they called? There was some blogger award, what was it called back then? God, what was it called? It was like some web blog awards, some internet awards things, some stupid internet awards. I said, all right, I tell you what, because I was up against Will Wheaton. He was the one I was up against in a blogging category, because at that point I was doing personal blogging. I was having fun with it. And the glory days of blogging. And I said, all right. So I passed it. I made sure that our show's team knew, all right, why don't we do a thing where if I win this award, what the hell was it called? The Bloggies? No, it was like the Weblog Award. No, God, what was it? It was some kind of award. The Webbies? Maybe it was the Nah, I never won a Webby. I don't think I ever won a Webby. It was something like that. And I said, if I win, I'll dye my hair the color of the audience's choosing. If it wasn't the color of the audience's choosing, I gave something. It was something about dyeing my hair. I can tell you that. I can't remember the specifics. But I think that my team didn't think that I would actually get it going up against Will Wheaton. Well, long story short, I got it. I won in the category of Best Weblog against Will Wheaton. Sorry, Will Wheaton. And that's how it went down. So I'm like, well, I got it, and I promised that if people help me get it in the show, and we teased this in the quiz of the day and everything, and like people felt ownership in it. So it happened. I'm like, well, I got it, so now I got to dye my hair. And I can't remember. I think we had. Then the next poll was. So that was the first thing. That was the first hurdle. Everyone was clued in. Executive producers, directors. Everyone was clued in. The second hurdle was, all right, vote for which color you want my hair to be. And it was like, I can't remember what it was. It was like red, blue. It was like some wacky colors. And I cannot remember which one won. But one of those colors won. And it was I think it was blue that won. And when I went, I was like, all right, well, color blue, so I got to dye my hair. I'm like, we promised this. We promised this to the audience. These people who still tune in. I'm telling you, this is the truth. This is the gods. I got nothing to lose here. I'm just telling you. So I dyed my, we got pictures behind the scenes and everything. Remember, this is like 2001. This is long before live streaming, long before social media. And, no, sorry. It must have been 2002 at that point. Somewhere thereabouts. I don't talk about this. I've never talked about this before. At least as extensively. But it's true. So, went to the hair dye, the stylist or whatever. They ran out of a color. I think they voted red, and they ran out of red. But blue was like a second. I'm like, well, let's just do red, white, and blue. Because it was at a time we'd just gone to war with Iraq and the war, 2000, 2001, 2002. Like, it was a big thing, right? Or, it was, after 9/11, all that stuff. And so, and Afghanistan and all that stuff. I don't want to get into politically, but I was like, red, white, and blue. Let's go red, white, and blue. So we decided, well, all right. I'm like, let's just go red, white, and blue. So the next day I show up and I got red, white, and blue hair. And I did the show with red, white. And honestly, I would have done that indefinitely. I'm like, it's fine. It's fun. Who cares? Who cares? People are having fun. They have ownership in it. They feel like they were a part of it, right? Like, this is great. Like, what people are paying attention. This is what you want. You want more attention from the show. Is that not what you want? You want people paying attention so we can stand out? How could you not want that? So I did it for one day. I had red, white, and blue for hair for one day. One day. That's all. There are screenshots out there, probably videos too. One day. One day. That's all I had it. Because in our post, like, we usually have we had meetings, right? We had in the morning, we had like, okay, here's what's going to happen today. Here's what we have to prepare for tomorrow. Here's what we have to prepare for next week. Any other segment ideas, et cetera, et cetera. After the show, right there on the show floor, the producer would come out, give show notes. Usually I'd get raked over the coals. Like, you stayed on the call too long. Like, yeah, I know. Like, oh, you did this, you did that. I mean, Dan was amazing. Dan, I would follow that guy into battle. I would follow Dan into battle. Easily. There are very few, and honestly, I would follow a lot of the people on the show into battle, but Dan was one of those people that just he he was a good guy. He was absolutely an amazing colleague, and I trusted him when he was critical. I trusted him when he was direct. I trusted him when he gave praise. Right? He got the show. He got the show. So I trusted Dan. Loved that guy. So then we'd have the show, breakdown, and then in the afternoon, sometimes, if not every day, we would have another show or another breakdown of like, let's make sure we're on point for what's happening tomorrow. Let's make sure we have everything we need. And I remember my director at the time. I was already seeing the forest for the trees. I realized that I needed to do everything to get attention. Everything I needed in my mind. I felt I needed to do everything to get attention. I felt we needed to do everything to differentiate ourselves from any other show on the network. I felt we needed to connect or better connect with the audience. I felt we needed to all these things. So my director said, I swear to God, this is his words. Get rid of it. His words. I'm telling you, I remember it clearly. Clear as day. My director's words. Clear as day. Get rid of it. Because remember, I just dyed my hair red, white, and blue. Get rid of it. Now, I'm not going to tell you about, there's some other things that happened too. Other meetings that had happened, ancillary to it. But me, effectively, the bottom line is me expressing my frustration with the position of Call for Help on that network. Especially in comparison to the contemporary shows and the demoralization that had been happening, and me doing my best to make sure that every show I did was as good as it could be. That's all. I will say this: every show that I did. Now, I will also, before I get to the rest of it, I was also in this time experiencing the first panic attacks I've ever had in my life, and I experienced a panic attack. It was a big one. This is the first time I'd ever had to deal with panic attacks in this time, and I experienced a panic attack once before. And this was been before I had dyed my hair, but I experienced a panic attack so severe I couldn't go on with the show. I was off the show. I said I can't do this, and I walked off the show. I couldn't do it. I had such a severe panic attack. And I felt, to this day, I feel bad about that, and I don't know if I ever formally apologized for that. Not that it would matter for teammates at this point. But I had a panic attack. I walked out. I couldn't handle the show because of the stress that I felt I was going through. I had a massive panic attack, massive. And I love doing the show. Just as much as I love live streaming today, I loved doing the show. But that was my failure. It was my failure. I own it. I will own all my failures. I got nothing to prove. I own all my failures. All of them. That was my failure. I left the show in the lurch. I failed my team. So I deserved anything that came from that. So when my director, the day when I dyed the hair, said, get rid of it, I took it literally. I took that literally. So the next day I came back, my head was shaved. I got rid of it. Could I have dyed my hair black again? Sure. I'm sure I could have. But when someone tells me to get rid of it, I get rid of it. I took it literally. I got attention. The show needed attention. The show lacked attention. I don't talk about this. You can count on one hand how many times I've ever talked about this kind of crap. Because I'm 20 years later. I don't care. It's 20 years later. I accomplished more before Tech TV, and I accomplished far more after Tech TV. Tech TV was 2 years in a 20-year career, and I still continue. I'm doing things that I love doing and enjoy doing now, just differently. Now, I'm not talking just about on Twitch. I'm farting around, right? But like specifically, like taking my experience and interests and applying them differently, and that's what I enjoy doing at Intel today. So anyway, told me to get rid of it. I shaved my head, and I think it was like 2 days after. Basically, they said, yeah, we're not going to renew your contract. I'm like, okay. Their prerogative. Okay, show's over. I'm good. Thank you. So I wasn't really fired. I'm not exactly saying I was laid off, But it was, I would almost argue that it was mutual and we were both looking for excuses. I'll say that. That's fair. And that's how it went down. That's how it went down. If you are still with me, Limit 67, that's the truth. And from my perspective, that's the truth. And then, of course, years later, love live streaming and doing all this stuff. I still love live streaming. I love doing this. Trust me, if I could do live streaming, I do it every day here on Twitch, but if I could do this and figure out how to make it work, without a full-time gig, yeah, I'd probably do that. But I enjoy doing my full-time gig. It's at this stage, it's been very, very extremely rewarding. And when you find out what it is that I've been working on, I think you'll understand why I'm saying that. So, anyway, Limit 67, that's your cheer. Because honestly, if you were just a drive-by asking a question, I wouldn't give you the time of day. I mean, I'd give you the time of day, but I wouldn't dive as deeply. But I don't talk about this stuff that often. Because just keep in mind, Limit 67, this is 20 decades. Sorry, 20 decades. Holy shit, I'm not that old. Oops, sorry, dude. I dropped the second F-bomb tonight. I'm sorry, that's not an F-bomb. It's an S-bomb. I don't talk about it because honestly, it's like 2 years. It was 2 years in a 22-year period, right? A blip on the radar. It's insignificant. Seriously, insignificant. Very amazing. I loved it. Would I do it again? In a heartbeat. Would I do it? But here's the thing. The world has moved on. YouTube exists for a reason, right? Live streaming exists for a reason. It was a very intense 2 years. I mean, I dedicated my all to that, to doing that every day. And like I said, I made mistakes. I'll own it. Sure, I got no problem. Yeah, I made mistakes. I've failed many, many times. I have no problem saying that. I know, but here's the thing. I felt I succeeded far more times than I failed. Which to me is the testament for it having survived 2 years with me. It didn't survive much long after that, but that was no fault for any. That was not the host's fault, nor is it the fault of the staff or the team. The network made mistakes. And of course, Tech TV became G4, right? So it's gone, right? And then it was a different beast. I hold no animosity towards anybody that I worked with. I hold no, there's no acrimony to my knowledge, but I don't commiserate with them. I don't every so often someone will reach out to me and I'm happy to respond. Some people think that I still care about the same things I care about 2 decades ago. That's, to me, I'll tell you this. The hardest part about Tech TV is dealing with people who only remember me from that and not recognizing that was 2 decades ago. So it's just I've moved on. I'm a different person. I have similar interests, but different interests as well, right? I'm a different person than I was 2 decades ago. That's the hardest part, is people remembering me for who I was 2 decades ago. And we can go trip down memory lane, but dude, let me be a 48-year-old man and live today and wax nostalgic for that period, but I don't want to relive that every day. And the problem is, when you've had such an impact with people, when they bring it up, and people who stream or people who hang out here every day realize it. Tech TV is brought up so often. I cannot do this every day. I don't want to relive the past every day. It's fun to think nostalgic. It is. It absolutely is. But when a human being is involved, and that's me, I don't want to relive the past. I don't want to remix the past because I've been there. I had to live it. I lived it then, and I don't want to live it again. So that's what's hard to convey when people bring it up. And the only reason I'm talking about this now again, because it's really healthy support, Limit, and I appreciate you putting in that much effort. So take this as a sign, as I've never really talked about it as transparently as I have tonight. My perspective, everyone's got a different perspective. Everyone's gonna say, no, Chris was a jackass, Chris was horrible, Chris did this, Chris did that. I'm sure they will. I did the best I could, and I was as good as I could have been, and as much as I could have been. As a person in his mid-20s, an inexperienced person in his mid-20s, I did my. That's all I can say is I did my best, and I'm sure I stepped on toes, and I'm sure I did many things wrong, and I continue to do things wrong. To err is human. All I could ask for is forgiveness. All I could ask for is understanding and perspective, given the stresses that I had at the time. But let me tell you, call for help was not. It was not. If anybody says, "Oh, call for help was equal," they're wrong. We were the show that wouldn't die. Just imagine how crummy it is for someone to bring up your work history from 2 decades ago, but I love hearing about it. Yeah, no, I probably, someone else could jump in and ask about it, but I probably won't go into it that often. Because I'm not going to make something of it. I don't care. I mean, I care. It's my past, but let me contextualize. If someone forced you to relive, just like you put it, if someone forced you to relive something that happened 2 decades ago every day, it's like Groundhog Day. It just gets old. It gets old quickly. So I try to be as kind and gracious as I can, but also move the ball forward. This is something that's potentially rewarding for people who've tuned in regularly, because I don't talk about it. But because you got my attention, I'm talking about it. What am I doing for work these days? I work for Intel, helping, I'm currently I guess my official title is product manager. I can't talk about the product I'm doing or the project I'm on, but suffice it to say, Raven, it's exciting. And anybody I show it to, they're like, whoa. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I can say. I'm not at liberty to say anything else. But I'm hoping that I can work on that indefinitely. If I had to work on something else at Intel, I'm not sure I'd be as interested, because what I'm working on now is it's exciting. I mean, it's always exciting to try new things, but I really like the idea of shaping an experience. I relish the idea of shaping the experience, because up until then, all I could do is basically say, well, company X did this thing wrong and company Y did this thing wrong, but now I have a chance to shape that. And so it gives me a chance to tap into a different part of my brain and experience and actually gain experience. So trust me, it's not Intel printer filament. It is not filament at all. Not that I know of. It has nothing to do with printer filament. No. Totally understand how annoying that could be. But Snort Shepakarp, understand that's why I might be short sometimes when people say, hey, what do you think about... I'm like, okay, dude, can I just get past this, dude? You're just like, you're breaking the flow. Is the project time travel? It is. If it is, I am not aware that it's time travel. How are the Intel GPUs coming along, Trackles? They seem to be going like gangbusters. Arc is happening, dude. It's exciting. I'm very excited, if only for competition. I enjoy that as a consumer. To have three entities in the fray just increases competition. And increased competition betters everybody's options, right? Would you rather have 2 options or 3 options? I'll just ask you that. And I think more people would say 3 options. I'm all for... I would say this... rewind the clock. I would say this anyway. Competition is good. That's not controversial. Competition is good. Everybody wins. Everybody's pushed. Time travel happens at CERN. Does it really? Well, I guess when they're doing... Is that the quantum thing? I don't know. Once the product's out, will I be able to talk about it? You're damn right I will, Small Boats. Y'all be saying, dude, I helped make this happen. Our team made this happen. We believed in it so strongly. If it gets to that point, I'm battling for it. I'm pushing for it. Good stuff, man. Work for the DSN. I don't know what DSN is. Previously aerospace. Not being able to talk about the ongoings. I know, but it's kind of exciting. I believe in competition. I always believed in competition. The fact that, there are many people you could be listening to right now, and I know I may be someone in the background right now, but, God, for the people who did tune in, you guys got an earful tonight. Y'all, guys and gals got an earful. ARC crypto mining? No, I'm not into ARC. I'm not connected with ARC anymore. I helped with their community efforts, but that was it. And the good news is, I'm blessed to know that the community efforts I started with, here's my claim to fame at Intel to this point. The community efforts I started when I was a community manager for Intel Graphics was starting the Intel Graphics Discord, which is now involved into the Intel Insiders Discord. I started that. It was because I pushed for it. I set it up. I helped, give it some structure. And so the Intel Insiders Discord, which is now the foundation for the ARC community, I started. I didn't continue it. I couldn't do it alone. We have fantastic there are fantastic mods there. The person whose hands it's in is extremely capable. I'm very glad to have passed the keys along to someone who is very deserving of those keys. Very deserving. So, anyway. Communication hub for everything at the moon and beyond. We're ramping up for manned spaceflight. That's exciting. I think I've heard you talk about Tech TV once before in the year I've known you. Dude, Sith Lord Brit, you know I do not talk about it all that often. Can you talk about radio on 1040 WHO in Des Moines? I could talk a bit about it, and there's not much to say. Hey, Rad, welcome to the Play Shop. Happy to have you here. Not really much to say. I can tell you how it came about. Hey, Subsector, I can tell you how it came about. By the way, I have to hit the restroom. So let me answer this question, then hit the restroom. There wasn't a tech program on WHO, which is the largest AM station in Iowa, if not the largest station in Iowa. It has big time huge coverage. Politically speaking, I don't think I'm in alignment with what WHO was pushing out, but I knew that it was talk radio. It was the talk radio station, and there was technology in Iowa early, late 90s, 2000. I was like, it's kind of exciting, and WHO could use a show. And we ended up, there was a local organization called the Iowa Software Association, ISA, I want to say is what it was called, that pivoted to a different name, and I can't remember what they pivoted to. I can't remember the handle anymore for that organization. But I ended up going in with the director for that program, which was largely a political, like a PAC almost. And said, hey, WHO should do a show on technology, and we can do a call-in program, and people would call in with their tech support questions, and I would answer it. Having no experience with the microphone at all, anything with media, right? No formal training. And they said, yeah. So we did it Saturdays. I think 2 p.m. is originally when it started. And so 2 p.m. on Saturdays, I basically sat in front of the microphone and drove a show. A call-in show. People called in. I'm having a problem with my printer. What this about Windows? Blah, blah, blah. And there was a call screener and everything like that. And sometimes the show got bounced around too. Sometimes it was 6 p.m. Sometimes it was 2 p.m. So I had the problems there as well. I mean, it was not a top tier show, but it worked, and I had fun with it and enjoyed it for the year and a half that I did it. That was my early days of before podcasting. I would download the show as an MP2 file, upload it. I think I may have had to transcode it to an MP3 file, but then uploaded it for my Locker Gnome subscribers to listen to around the world. And I answered questions. And so, that's how it came about. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the radio. I enjoyed having that. I mean, it would never happen again. Just like Tech TV would not happen again. It was a product of its time. It was great. It was fantastic, and I appreciate being a part of it. I'll say that. The vlogs were fun. Yes, the vlogs were fun. I enjoyed doing them, but it took so much energy. It took so much work. I can't. And here's the thing, Rad. I can't do it all on my own. I can't. Could the vlogs come back? Yeah, but only if I have Jedi's help, and basically pass the editing on to her. It could happen. The vlogs could come back with Jedi. When she's ready to do it, when she's of age and is legal enough to do it on YouTube on her own, all right, go for it. Do the vlogs again. People miss it. You record, you edit, you splice this together, you make this happen, you drive it, you take the narrative, you set it up, you go. I'll help. I'll give you structure. I would love for Jedi to pick up the vlogs again in another 10 years. She reaches, 14 on YouTube? What is the age on YouTube? 14 on Twitch? I would love for her to pick up the vlogs again and her to walk around with the camera. Hey, Dad, what are you doing? I'm messing around with the 3D printer. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm working. Hey, Dad, what do you think about this? I think it's this, that, and the other thing. What the hell do you think I think? It would be fun. It would be interesting. The only way that vlogs are coming back, oh my God, why do you have to, Disc 105, I have to pee! I have to pee so badly!
My stream with 11
What's
viewers.
this? I've been rated? Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here! Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders!
B1G_Yano Cheerdex 167.
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not
sorry
so much
about that.
dark as it is weird.
I am
It
so
really gets weird in here. So weird.
I am so sorry. Disc 1 of 5, that was the worst raid reception ever. Oh my god, I had to pee so badly. I had to go so badly. I had to go so badly. Thank you, Disc 1 of 5, for your patience, and thank you. Who turned on which moderator turned on emotes only? You are to be thanked. Papa Bear AZ, thank you for turning on. I had to go so badly, dude. Disc 1 of 5, thank you for allowing me to do just that and disappear. I had to go. I've been talking. People were asking questions. I was going. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a pause here in a second. And then you raided. I'm like, dude, I can't make it through the raid, dude. I'm just gonna go right here and never talk about it ever again as I relieve myself on this chair. Not gonna happen. Yeah. So thank you for that raid. That's very, very incredibly appreciated. I am blessed. I saw that you were playing the Trek VR game last night. Were you doing the Trek game last night? It's fun. Subsector. I don't know if Subsector 3D is still here. Disc 1 of 5 has played. He must be a Trekkie. Has played the Star Trek Bridge Crew. What is it called? It was really cool. We raided Disc 1 of 5 one night, and he was playing that with friends. I was like, dude, this is amazing. I was like, I couldn't stick for too long. VR tends to make me motion sick, even when I'm watching. Like, I'm like, oh, I can't handle this. But it was awesome. It was really cool. It was really fun. I will say this, but Disc 1 of 5 has been one of the more amazing discoveries that I've made here on Twitch, despite me not being able to watch some of the shows that he does because I get motion sick. Hi, I can't watch you tonight. I will barf. I don't want to barf to watch you. It's not a thing that I care about doing. Hang on, I got like a weird thing on my pants. My crotch has got some kind of glue thing. Crotch on my pants, people. It's not a zipper. There's no zipper. It's not a zipper. It's not a zipper. It's like there's something that was kind of like dried. I don't think it was dried food. It felt like more like glue. It's weird. I have a weird crotch thing going on. Liz, I thought you were asleep. Was like, I couldn't sleep. I had to figure what. I love watching you so much. I needed to tune in again. Chris, what are you doing right now? That's Liz right now. I needed to get up to check my print. What are you doing right now? I'm crying into my phone because I can't believe I'm still watching you, Chris. Disc 105 is a great time. Came from there too, says CP Geek. Might have to get into some of that bridge crew action. Star Trek nerd, VR nerd, great cross section. It was neat to watch. I couldn't do it. I can't do VR. But it was really neat to watch. Like, they were like communicating and saying, oh, do this, blah, 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 this, that, that. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. It was neat to watch. It really was neat to watch. It was fun to watch. Not someone who would, I would potentially play it. Absolutely. I would play it. Easily play it. Hey, look at this. Darth Gallum tweeted me. Thank you, Darth Gallum, for that tweet. Let me go ahead and recirculate that. Oh, wait, hang on. Between the keys, it's PolyMaker 3D. PolyMaker, oh, is Between the Keys still here? Oh, no. Oh, no. I may have to follow up with them tomorrow. No, the giveaways happened. The giveaways have happened, Subsector. You've been here the whole red, white, and blue time. Oh, there you go, Liz. You get an earful. Particularly accompanied by some adult beverages. What, some Racticino? Wasn't that an adult beverage? Some Romulan ale, if you will. That's always a fun time. A fun time was had by all. It was an amazing time to be had. Oops, to be had by all. Owl. Yes. Yes. Indeed. We got a new follower? Hey, look at that. Mad Wolo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Play Shop. Right now in a different than usual time zone for myself, so on West Coast. What are you doing on the West Coast? The best coast, by the way. Which is it? What happened? I mean, can you tell? Can you say? Can you share? Maybe I'm asking too many questions. Is that too private? Feel free to say, Chris, I can't tell you. Racticino is a strong Klingon coffee. Okay. I never got Racticino. I never knew what it was. But I'd try a Racticino. Chill out, I'm typing it. Maybe see. Thank you. Thank you for putting me in my place. Romulan ale is hard liquor. Okay, so then it was Romulan. You got to have a strong Romulan ale if you're going to be live streaming the VR Twitch thing. So here's my question for one and all. We rated I Am Socks, who was amazing. He was a streamer that was new to me. Does anybody have any recommendations for tonight's raid? Sorry, I was just listening to my son making my son lunch for tomorrow. Can you play the Star Trek game with us in non-VR mode? I don't know. It's possible, but I'd probably suck at it. You're more of an Aldebaran whiskey fan? It's green? Okay, well, I did not know of that. Liz is printing swatches for her filament inspired by Sith Lord Brit. Friends are asking me to print things. You become that friend. So I can bring out the swatch for them to pick colors. Oh, that's funny. Visiting family for my mom's anniversary and tacked on some friend time before heading back tomorrow. That's awesome, Maybe C. I'm sorry. I know, and you know Maybe C. If you're a sub, you don't get the ads. But you might be gifted a sub. People gift subs randomly. We missed our sub goal tonight we dropped again, but we were 13 away from our total sub goal. I don't think we're making it tonight. So there's no brick walking. Yay! I don't think I'm brick walking tonight. My feet have been spared. I will say this. I'll be the first person to say, thank you, everybody, for not getting me through a level 5 hype train. Thank you, everybody, for not tipping the cup. Thank you, everybody, for not getting me to my sub goal. Thank you. My feet, thank you immensely. Synthale, yeah, forget Synthale. I would try Synthale, but it wouldn't be as much fun. Honestly, it would not be as much fun. Hey, Crunchy Weasel. Doing well on this side. So I'm curious. Maybe C. Okay, I'm back. If you read my message, I didn't hear your response. No, I appreciate it, Maybe C. I don't know what message you had. I was just saying that sometimes people do gift subs, so it isn't entirely possible that you could be gifted and upgraded to a sub. I feel ya. It's the Twitch pain. The pain of Twitch. It happens. Of course, the only other way around it that I know of for ads on Twitch is getting Twitch, not Prime, Twitch. They should call it Twitch Prime. Twitch Turbo. I don't have Twitch Turbo yet. I'm fine with ads. Well, yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. Well, yeah, I'll just watch the ad. I'm good. I'm okay. I know I'm an anomaly. I'm the only one who's okay with ads. I'm the only one on Twitch who's okay with ads. So what I'm asking, what I'm requesting is do you know any other streamers right now? Do you know any other streamers who profit? We've rated. I don't know if it's been recently, but we have rated them a few times. I'm into rating not gamers but chatters, potentially crafters, potentially 3D printers that you know, that you like, that you trust, that we might be able to extend our community with or through. So you recommended Vendrilli doing a cat charity, Gunpla, joined by my pets in Poltergeist. What the hell? She's got a Poltergeist? She's a Gunpla. She's into Gunpla. Interesting. Any other recommendations? There are other ways to remove the ads, but it's not chat room friendly. Oh, yeah. Honestly, Mr. Neo Trip, my feeling is, if you support, like, it's the right thing to do. I don't like, I have YouTube, they used to call it YouTube Red, but now it's YouTube Premium. I just pay the money. I'm like, okay, I don't want to worry about ads. And Twitch Prime. Oh, yeah, you can use your Twitch Prime sub, too. Chris, always spreading the love to other communities. Nerdy Curious, do you have any recommendations tonight? Nerdy Curious, you must know other streamers here. Like, Sapiens, we haven't rated for the early days, but I saw Sapiens responded to my my tweet earlier. He responded to my tweet, which was really funny. But I don't see him much. I mean, I pop into a stream every so often. Do know other streamers, but nobody chatting. Middle-aged stream? Oh, that's me. That should be my handle. My handle should be middle-aged stream. Oh, he's gaming right now, yeah? Player of video games. Herder of Nerfs. Oh, a Nerf herder. A fellow Star Wars fan, then. He's a beer? I love the fact that he's a beer. That's funny. Lots of gaming. Yeah, apparently. I'm the only non-gamer on Twitch, I feel. It would be fine if they allowed one larger price subscription, but when you watch 30 plus people, it adds up. Well, no, isn't that what Twitch Turbo does? Color Brews streams her digital drawing. Is she on right now? I'm rolling the dice on Star Wars streamers and creative streamers tonight. Yeah, see, Twitch Turbo removes all ads. There we go. I'm worried about playing Lego Star Wars. Comic Age Clothing. I'm really worried. Yeah, Jang is on. We have rated him recently as well. And more, I think, has also been a recent raid. I'd like to try to connect with other people, like lesser-known cosplay. Do you know any cosplayers who are streaming tonight? Suspicious Tumble is streaming, but she's doing Grand Theft. Everyone's playing a game. What's up with everybody playing a game? For real? Like, I'm the only one who... Swear to God, sometimes. I'm the only one who doesn't play games. You should be fine streaming it as long as you turn off the music. Kurt, my concern is the visuals, too. I may end up dropping the dough and getting it and downloading it and trying it. My hope is that I won't get in trouble for playing the Lego Star Wars game. Is that tomorrow? Tomorrow's the Lego Star Wars game? That's the 5th. So I may end up... Tomorrow may be a night playing the Lego Star Wars game. Buddy of yours, Duty Beard, is chatting? Okay. Yeah, I know. Loyal is streaming. He is streaming. Duty Beard. He is... What is he? He's just... What is he making? Is he making something? Is he building something? Loudest party on Twitch. Special effects variety streamer. VR, horror, Nintendo, green screen movies, and lore. Okay. What is he doing? What is he making? He's watching a video right now. I love exploring these different streamers too. Like, oh, it's interesting. Game visuals usually don't get hit with copyright. The one that you posted earlier today is probably most egregious. My concern is even the cutscenes, though, Kurt. If the cutscenes have music that Twitch flags me on, I'm just going to be so upset. Do I like old school pinball? Oh, yeah, actually. Let's see. Pez Johnson. I bet you Pez Liz would love this. That might be kind of fun. I like the old school arcade games. Pez Johnson. Pinball Mania. Okay, this might be fun. I like this. This is a physical pinball thing. Okay, this looks like fun. Let's try this. It looks like he could use the boost too. He's got 11 people watching. He's been streaming for a couple hours. We might make a new friend tonight. Let's make a new friend tonight, people. Can we make a new friend tonight? They just mute part of the VOD usually. Okay, Mr. Neo Trip. Okay, well tomorrow I may end up buying. Thank you. Your help with all your we don't get a lot of tips, but your tips and your cheers and your subs are helping me buy the Lego Star Wars game. The Lego Star Wars game. Thanks to your support tonight and beyond, your subs and your tips and your cheers are helping me justify the cost of buying the Lego Star Wars game. Let's see if we'll give it a shot tonight. Tomorrow. We'll start out tomorrow by chatting. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll roll into the Lego Star Wars game. How does that sound? The Lego Star Wars game tomorrow. That's my promise for tomorrow. How does that sound? Because I've never really played through a Lego Star Wars game at all. Jedi's going to want to take over. I know, Mr. Neo Trip, but that's kind of my hope. I kind of want to get her into gaming. I want to get her into 3D printing, gaming, chatting. So thank you. You have made it possible for me to do this. Every one of you, whether or not you are a sub, whether or not you cheered tonight, whether or not you gifted subs, you are a part of this. You keep me energized to the point where I'm like, I would have quit 2 hours ago. Free 99. What's free 99? All right, get those Perillo Raider emotes ready, shall you? We're going to be rating a pinball streamer, Pez Johnson, Pinball Mania. This guy looks like a ton of fun. Or this couple looks like a ton of fun. Live pinball. This is going to get me into pinball now. Get those Perillo Raider emotes ready. Perillo Raid. Tomorrow we will be returning with the Lego Star Wars game. I guess I have to download, install it, and buy it and all that. Thank you, everybody, for your support tonight. Didn't quite make the sub goal, but maybe it'll happen tomorrow during the Lego stream. Maybe we'll bring in new people. Not that's a bad thing, but like new people are like, oh, I was browsing for the Lego Star Wars game, and then I saw you. I mean, it's a good thing. Meeting new people. I like meeting new people, and I like connecting with old people and supporting old people, older people that I know on Twitch in an old capacity who may not actually physically be old. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you always. Here we go. Tuscan rating. A recommendation from Mighty Bean, Pez Johnson. This is for you, Pez Liz, who's gone. She's fallen asleep. She's done her swatches, and she's good. Use that Perillo Raider emote. Here we go. Tuscan rating, Pez Johnson, in 3, 2, 1. I have no idea. It may be, by the way, it may not be a family-friendly stream. Then again, I dropped a couple of S-bombs tonight and didn't mean to, so thank you for knowing that I live in a family. And it's your cousin, Liz? I know she's joking. It's a fellow Pez. It's a Pez head. Is that what they call you? Tuscan rating in 3, 2, 1. Getting focused, you son of a gun. All right, did I close it? No, I did not. Duty Beard. I'm not sure about this Duty Beard. He's just watching a video. All right, Pez Johnson. Can't hear him. He's so low. Oh my gosh, he said. Boom, exploded that. Yeah. Playing. No. We can see you. In the raid. I am old.